I'ma win any type of way. That's a parlay you can take to them. I'm having that aura, I got that glow. They hate it worse when they know that you know. Walk in the room like I'm covered in gold. I used to suppress it, was about to implode. I used to suppress it, was about to explode. Sore thumb in the room everywhere that I go. Black sheep for the fam, used to think something was wrong. Took a little time to realize I was chose. Took a little time to realize I was special. Ever since birth, been a cold under pressure. Wanna be great, gotta do a little extra. That's why I grind with obsession. Everything about me irregular, everything about me is pressure. Maximum effort, no box left unchecked on the checklist. No stone left unturned, mash on the gas and etc. Or farming hoe, I'm up in rank. Step in the room, they paved the way. I get treated like a milli tank. Southpaw like I'm really tank. I do things that they really can't. Classic. I'm only gonna do this once. Yeah, yeah.
Winning. Nigga went to eyes. You motherfuckers finished? Y'all finished? You silly motherfuckers. You got to be soldiers. Alright? Soldiers. Not clowns, goddammit. Drive. And you shut the fuck up. Yo, man, why you be trying to steer me down? What? Don't mind that nigga. He got his period and shit. Yo, I'm gonna pull over and get you some pads, bro. Mini or Maxi with a stick. Drive and chill. Let me tell you something. First of all, I don't give a fuck what bird you said. I don't give a damn about this whole ass nigga in the back. I will bury the both of you motherfuckers. You better start listening and stop playing. Classic. Bad work, work. Bad work, work. Bad work, work. Bad work, work. Bad work. That boy a hoe. Probably got a pussy and a purse on my soul. This homie call me begging for his work. Oh no. This the type of coward I ain't heard of. All I know he said a lot and I'ma see about every word. Keep sweat with the smoke, I'm trying to make it last. When it's time to double down, I get the mashing on the gas. Since you put your walking out, then it's out, fast. Try to knock me out, then it's out, you gon' crash. You are not a hybrid, boy, you run out of gas. The pace that I'm gon' take it to is not on your dash. Jumping off the couch, whooping on me, we know that's cap. You busy at the house, being a wife, being a dad. We say he be hitting the bag, I am not the bag. When I pull up with my bag, this bag hit back. I be in the gym every damn day and that's a fact. I be sparring rounds every damn weekend, that's a fact. Bringing sparring partners in by the threes and that's a fact. Doing 4 or 5 4-minute rounds back to back. When the bell goes to me, classic. Yo, it's Classic with Classic Cold Sports. We about to talk some boxing today. I will be dropping a link for y'all to call in and chop it up with me about some boxing. But before we do that, we going to play that bop one more time. My dog Bitchko said, send that to me right now. We going to play it again. You motherfuckers finished? Y'all finished? You silly motherfuckers. You got to be soldiers. Alright? Soldiers. Not clowns, goddammit. Drive. And you shut the fuck up. Yo, man, why you be trying to steer me down? What? Don't mind that nigga. He got his period and shit. Yo, I'm gonna pull over and get you some pads, bro. Mini or Maxi with a stick. Drive and chill. Let me tell you something. First of all, I don't give a fuck what bird you said. I don't give a damn about this whole ass nigga in the back. I will bury the both of you motherfuckers. You better start listening and stop playing.
Let's get ready to rumble.
That boy a hoe. Probably got a pussy and a purse on my soul. His homie called me begging for his work. Oh no. This the type of coward I ain't heard of. All I know he said a lot and I'ma see about every word. Keep sweat with the smoke, I'm trying to make it last. When it's time to double down, I get the mashing on the gas. Since you couldn't watch your
like and subscribe button while you're here. Classic really appreciates it.
Yeah. Now that y'all know what the energy is, we on time in this Classic with the Classic Code Sports, and we here to talk some boxing.
Classic.
Hello, what up, Jariah? What's going on? Joe Jet, what's going on? My boy 333. Yeah, Joe Jet in the building. Passport Sco, what's going on with it? What's going on, Big Sco? Let's see, Classic Code Sports. Make sure y'all tap in, man, and subscribe to my sports channel. If you watching this from the Classic Codes, make sure you slide over to Classic Code Sports and tap in on Classic Code Sports. Big Sco said, yeah, that fire. Yeah, you know what I mean. You know what it is, man. That's that music. You know, we make that for the gym. You feel me? Keep us going when them workouts get tough. Passport Sco said, best rapper alive. I sure appreciate it, brother. I agree with you too. Yeah. For the record, and if anybody ever want to try, come tell me lick or something. Yeah, let's get active.
I'm only gonna do this once.
Yeah. We don't really duck too much wreck. You know what I'm saying?
Warriors, come to play.
You know what I'm saying? We don't really duck too much wreck. Look, hey, Devin Haney hunting like he ain't ate in 3 days, huh? Devin Haney outside hunting like he ain't ate in 3 days, chat.
Classic.
Who want to call in and talk some boxing with me, man? I'll drop the link for you. Who want to call in and chop it up on some boxing with me, man? Devin Haney out here hunting like he ain't ate in 3 days. Debo Dev, Devin Haney, Debo Dev. Let me get y'all situated and show y'all what's going on Twitter, man. Devin Haney said, mind you, Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis both won their fights in impressive fashion last weekend. Shakur by a dominant unanimous decision. I called that fight on the channel. Keyshawn Davis by 12th round last minute at the buzzer KO. Devin Haney, such an animal. You understand? After seeing these guys look their best. After seeing these gentlemen look their best, Devin sends out a tweet. He says, me and Shakur is the next biggest fight in boxing. I want him and Keyshawn, the little bro, then the big bro. You understand what I'm saying? Shakur Stevenson responds, as you guys see down here at the bottom. Shakur Stevenson responds to Devin Haney on Twitter. He says to Devin, be careful what you ask for. Things might just happen. Devin replies with the cool emoji. Music to my ears is what Devin said. Don't threaten me with a good time is what Devin said. You understand what I'm saying? Devin Haney is one of those people where it's like you can't really play with his name. You feel me? It's not too many people that like say Devin Haney name and they go ignore. They don't go ignore. When they put the microphones and them cameras on and you say Devin Haney be like, huh? Devin Haney, he trying to, hey, listen, if we want to talk about people answering the phone or picking up the phone and making the call, that's the Haneys, man. It's the Haneys. You know, a lot of people latch on to their name. You know what I'm saying? So-called clout chasing. But I say this, it ain't clout chasing if you actually intend to fight the man. If you cool with having the showdown go down, then we can't call it clout chasing. It's a legitimate call out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, chat. What do y'all think about the fights? What y'all think about Haney versus Shakur or Haney versus Keyshawn? Last time we saw Devin Haney, he was in a dominant unanimous decision victory over Brian Norman Jr. Many called it a 50-50 fight. I did not. You know what I'm saying? People was like, that fight close. Brian Norman Jr. got power. And I was just like,
what you was going?
Nah, they fooled y'all. But my bet slip went through. Needless to say. But man, I'm going to drop the link here. Let me put the link in the chat for y'all, man, so y'all could call in and chop it up about boxing with me, man. Devin Haney always moving. Why do y'all think he moved through the streets like this, chat? Why do y'all think Devin the Dream Haney moved through the streets like this? Joe Jett said it will be one of the greatest fights in a while. You talking about Devin versus Shakur or Devin versus Keyshawn? Which fight you talking about? Because Dev said, since y'all brothers and these two notoriously will not fight against each other, Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis have vowed to never fight each other.
They vowed to never fight each other. In too deep. What's going on? 333. What's happening with it? What's going on? Unlikely. What's happening with it? Salute. What's going on? 333. Conversations with South Rain. What's up? Joe Jet said it will be like a Hagler, Sugar Ray. Devin versus Shakur. Hagler, Sugar Ray. Less action than Hagler, Sugar Ray. I think less action than Hagler, Sugar Ray. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think the fight is a little more precise than that. You know, they fought a little bit. Marvin liked to mix it up. You know what I'm saying? I think just a little less action than that, but legendary nonetheless. And do y'all see that being a close fight? Devin versus Shakur. Do y'all see that being a close fight? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, man. Let me see if I can pin this real quick. No, I can't pin it from here. I'm gonna pin it from my phone. Let me pin this. Let me pin the link in the chat too for those who want to tap in with me, man. Let's see. Who watching on the vertical? We got 11 on the vertical. Make sure y'all hit the like button for me. Double tap the screen. No worries. There we go. There we go. All right, I got the link. The StreamYard link is pinned in the chat on the vertical version as well. If you want to call in and talk boxing with me, man, whatever your take is, you could not like Devin Haney at all. You could, you know what I mean? Whatever your take is, call in and chop it up about some boxing with me. But if not, we're going to keep covering the fact that Debo Dev is walking these motherfuckers down, not only in the ring, but in the media, man. You know what I'm saying? He said, editing, cutting up that live stream from yesterday. Yeah, I'm going to cut up the live stream from yesterday. I cut up all my live streams. Why you asking me about that, though? He said if Shakur can do what he did against Lopez, I don't think Devin will be afraid of the power of Shakur. But the problem is Shakur was looking straight filthy on that bike, though. If Shakur can do what he did against Lopez, I don't think Devin will be afraid of the power of Shakur. I'll say this. Devin got longer reach than Shakur. So if we measure them up, you know what I'm saying, on a physical standpoint, Devin Haney is 5'9" with a 71-inch reach. Shakur Stevenson is 5'8" with a 68-inch reach. For them to fight, Shakur will be coming up in weight to Devin. Now, dimension-wise, on a physical aspect, Keyshawn Davis is 5'9" with a 70-inch reach. So Keyshawn Davis and Devin Haney are closer to the same size. But Keyshawn Davis is 14-0 with 10 knockouts as a pro, and he hasn't fought anybody near the level of Devin Haney on his resume whatsoever. So it would be a huge step up for Keyshawn, and to be honest with you, I think too soon. I'm going to be real. I know Keyshawn believes in himself. He's supposed to. He's an undefeated fighter, and he's looked tremendous in his career thus far in the fights that he's fought. You know what I'm saying? But Devin Haney is proven already to be different, and so I'm going to go with what I already saw versus what you believe in yourself and all that shit. Shakur, on the other hand, battle-tested, 25-0 with 11 KOs. Him and Devin very similar in regards to a low KO ratio overall. These guys are pure boxers, which is why I don't feel like it'll go like Hagler and Leonard. Not quite. You know what I'm saying? Competitive, yes. But as far as like one of them really, really wanting to rumble, not so much, I don't think. He said, no, I'm doing that, about the foot stuff. Are you cutting that up? Yeah, clip it. That live got wild last night, for sure. Tez, what up, my boy? 333. What's going on with you, dog? Yeah, man. So, look, Shakur said, be careful what you ask for. Devin said, cool. Cool. You know what I'm saying? If that's what it is, that's what it is, bro. We not, listen, Devin Haney, one thing about Devin Haney, bro. I'm not Devin, hey, bro, anybody have a hard time finding Devin Haney, bro? Listen, I told y'all the no duck list in boxing, the real true no duck list in boxing is very, very short. It's only a few fighters that's moving on some, I'll really fight anybody shit. It's only a few fighters moving with that level of courage. It just is. Devin Haney, David Benavidez, Caleb Plant. Who else? I'm talking about they'll really fight anybody. They not finna start, when you bring up a person's name, they not finna start talking about business to you first. They finna say yes. That's what they gonna say first. And then everything else come after. Yes. You feel me? The rest of these dudes, you bring up certain fighters' names, they don't be a yes or a no come out their mouth. They be like, well, we gotta see, and if it makes it, well, I'm gonna talk to my team. They say everything except let's fight. And the Haneys, they always been on the same type of time.
Warrior, come to play.
Yeah, they've been on the same type of timing. So, you know, even in the language of even in the language of Shakur's tweet, just even in the language of the tweet, my dog said, be careful what you asking for. Things might just happen. Why is it a might? Devin's ready. Why is it a might? Why is it a maybe? Y'all got to go back and strategize. Y'all got to figure out if I should take this fight and that fight and this fight first. Devin said it's what he want. He said, Keyshawn, after Keyshawn's fight, Keyshawn said in the ring, I want Devin Haney. Bill Haney and Keyshawn have already spoken. We seen that online. You understand what I'm saying? He called his name. Devin's ready. Devin replied, what's up? Not hard to get a hold of. What's up? You want to fight? Listen, you know my slogan. You looking for me? I'm looking for you. So somebody lying.
Huh? What you was gonna do?
Yeah. If you looking for me, I'm looking for you. So somebody lying. Somebody lying, chat. You know what I'm saying? They call his name and they call his phone, hoping to get the voicemail. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's nasty. It's nasty when you really think about it. The link is pinned on the vertical version. The StreamYard link is pinned on the vertical version. Let me get y'all situated on the horizontal for the people that's watching on the classic codes, man. Let me get y'all situated. Do one of my wrenches, can y'all pin the link on the classic codes? One of my wrenches on the classic codes, pin the link, please. I'm gonna post it one more time. Pin the StreamYard link in case anybody want to come in and talk some boxing with me, man. Let me see what y'all talking about, chat. Let's see. Tez Down said they are boxers. It's going the distance. Yeah, for sure. Definitely going 12. That shit going to be minus 600 for the distance. In too deep. All I want is Tank and Devin. Anything else? I ain't even want to talk about it. Damn, Tank and Devin, that ain't even no real fight, though. Devin will dominate Tank, respectfully. No diddy. Joe Jett said, I think Devin will give Shakur problems, but Shakur will stay consistent with his plan to get the decision on the cards. I disagree with you. But I think you could be right, but my bet gonna be on Devin. DJ Shredder, you got the mad clips. Yeah. I'm locked and loaded. I try to, you know what I'm saying? I'm locked and loaded. This is the best daytime live show on all streaming platforms, dog. I'm locked and loaded. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's more where that came from. You feel me? We got the clips in the tuck. You know what I mean? And we, you know, yeah. I appreciate it, man. Welcome to the channel, man. Stay tapped in with me. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, turn on notifications, because we do this all the time. Joe Jett, depending on his confidence level, Shakur will prepare for a Devin is 10 toes down. Shakur has to be ready. Yeah, he gonna have some issues because he a master of distance, but Devin got the reach advantage and great feet. He can, you know what I mean? So he can hit Shakur before Shakur hit him and stay out the way. Shakur might have to step to Devin a little bit, and I don't know if that worked for him. Tez Down said, got you. Yeah, appreciate it, dog. DJ said, Keyshawn did more fighting than boxing versus Ortiz. I could see that. He kind of had to, though, because Ortiz got good foot movement. He was on the move a lot. Keyshawn had to go get that boy. Uncle Plug said 333. What up, Unc? He said, I like that matchup, Stevenson versus Haney. Toughest. Who you got, though, Unc? He said, what up, Tez? Yeah. Who you got, though, in that? Who you got in that matchup? You got Dev off rip. I mean, obviously ain't nothing booked. It ain't signed. It's not guaranteed to happen. And then on top of that, you know, Keyshawn, I mean, not Keyshawn, but Shakur talking about he fighting Devin. He want to put a rehydration clause on him. When we start doing that.
Remember this day.
He talking about he want to put a rehydration clause on him. For what? And then in the next interview, he'll talk about how skills win fights and not size. So you can see the hypocrisy settling in like a good marinade. You understand what I'm saying?
Remember this day.
It's like they'll be like, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want the fight. I want to see what's to it. You feel me? And then when you see him, it be like,
touch me, I'll sue. Come on, pug. Touch me, I'll sue.
The energy just be different, yo. The energy be switching up all the time. Just shifty energy. Devin Haney energy don't shift. You feel me? And that's why we rock with him over here. Like I said, it's a short list, the no duck list. Bam Rodriguez. He ain't ducking no wreck. Devin Haney, no documented ducking. David Benavidez, no documented ducking. Caleb Plant, even though he not an undefeated fighter, no documented ducking. It's only a few guys, man. It's only a few people, no documented ducking. Deontay Wilder, no documented ducking. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can count the wins and losses on y'all own. But my favorite fighters actually fight the fights that I want to see them fight. You know, win or lose, we got to see the fight. You know what I'm saying? You got fighters like Tank Davis who refused to send a contract. Devin might fight Tank Davis for free at this point. Just you know what I mean? He not, but you get what I'm saying. I'm making an illustration, chat. But like, you know what I mean? Not Keyshawn, Shakur, he been begging to fight Tank Davis. Tank Davis don't want to fight them. You feel me? He doesn't want to fight them. And I get that Tank is a lot of people's favorite fighter. That's cool, G. Y'all like his braids and how he dress and shit. And he be knocking out people that he's supposed to knock out. But we don't get any 50-50 fights from Tank. Tank Davis, betting odds be ass. His opponents don't be having a chance. And Vegas knows it. I know it. You know it. You know what I'm saying?
Remember this day. Remember this day.
So, you know, I'm a person that give respect where it's due. I understand that 2026, you know, it's called glazing or deriding, or I just call it giving respect where it's due. You know, if I work my ass off to be great at something, because I am running the best daytime live show on all streaming platforms, I work my ass off to be great at something. You understand what I'm saying? I would want my credit and my just due as well. And I'm not going to look at nobody like they glazing. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? It's just one of them things. When you know you ain't duck no wreck, you stood 10 toes down with everybody, and the only person that maybe beat you had to cheat, and it don't even count. You know what I'm saying? He just moving like a nigga that feel like he him. And the only people that got problems with people that move like a person that feel like he him is people that's not him. Or the hims that see the frauds. You feel me? If you him, you can recognize another him. You know what I'm saying? Oh, bro, him. He doing this thing, and you know what I'm saying? He moving like it because he living like it. And then you see the frauds. You see the frauds. I want Devin Haney. I want Devin Haney. And then when it's up close,
Touch me and I'll sue. Come on, pug. Touch me and I'll sue.
you know? So you got to be careful, chat, in this boxing game today, man. You got to be careful, man. This shit is, you know, it's WWE. Let me see. See, Unc said, I still don't know. Wait, what Ted say? Hold on, let me scroll up a little bit. Are y'all going crazy, chat? Appreciate y'all. Let's see. He said, I don't know for real. Ted said, Haney, in my opinion, no one's discounting Shakur, but Haney will literally fight who's on his list. Oh, we getting to the hit list. It's funny. He said the hit list. Bing, look at that. We got the hit list, Tez. I told you we locked and loaded, man. My dog said hit list. We got it pulled up. We kept the fouls. Yeah, we ain't missing nothing. Well prepared. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, look. Dev put out the hit list. Bill Haney said the hit list is real. Devin Haney versus everybody. Teofimo on the hit list. Shakur Stevenson on the hit list. Javante Tank Davis on the hit list. Let me see. He got it prioritized too, 1 through 10. Coming in at number 4, Jerron Boots Ennis on the hit list. Brian Norman Jr. X him. We can X him off, chat. We can X him off. Brian Norman Jr. number 5. Ricky! Yeah, we already caught that body, chat. We already caught that body, chat.
Remember this day. Remember this day.
Yeah, we already caught that body. Number 6, Mario Barrios. Well, depending on how that Ryan Garcia fight go, we might have to get him off the list. That win may not be valuable no more. Keyshawn Davis at number 7. So Keyshawn saying Devin name because he just now getting around to it. Shit. Devin already had you on the hit list. Devin already had you on the hit list. You getting around to saying his name. Devin already had you at number 7 on the list. You trying to move up? Hey, look. He said, bump to your female. Yeah, see what I'm saying? These guys need to go ahead and take that big bread fight when it's on the table because they end up getting knocked off by somebody else and now they can't get to the paper. He said, bump Queen Ryan and T. No, I need that rematch. I ain't gonna hold you. Devin and Ryan got to scratch. We got to check that boy blood, urine, and hair follicles, and then they got to scratch, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Ryan Garcia, oh my God, they tried to let that man take Devin off the face of the earth. He got
Come to your fucking man. Come see me. Come see me. Fuck.
Yeah, no, they gotta get that back. It ain't no way around it. They gotta get that back. I'm rolling with Shakur over Haney. Tell me why though. Don't keep it surface level. We could really talk the sport, man. Talk to me about foot positioning. Talk to me about lead jabs. Talk to me. You could go in depth. You can keep it surface level. Whatever your level of boxing understanding is, give me your why. Why you making that pick? In too deep. Exactly. I told you that last time. Ryan is still in my mind, whether cheating or not, was working him and Devin, who needs his get back. Yeah, they got a scratch, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Debo Dev, they got a scratch. And I'm telling y'all right now, when they rematch, Ryan Garcia won't win one round. He will not win one round. You understand?
Huh? What you was gonna do?
Yeah, he not gonna win a round, gang. Jonathan Scott said facts. Hair, nails, urine. Yeah, we need samples of everything. Little skin follicles. We need some of everything. That boy was dirty and heavy, wasn't he? Allegedly, all for content creation purposes and entertainment. Buddha said Queen Ryan. Or is it Butter? It's Butter or Buddha? Which one? Butter. I think it's Butter. All right. Butter said Queen Ryan doesn't deserve it, but I feel you. I'm just tired of the circus. Yeah, I get what you're saying. You don't want to see the man catch a bag, but listen, Devin gonna catch a bag too, and he gonna get his redemption. Need that get back with Ryan Garcia, folks. Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney said. Butter, yeah, that's what I thought. Butter, bet. My bad. Appreciate the clarification, dog. Yeah, let's get back to the rest of this hit list, man. We kept the fouls, dog. Number 8, Rolly Romero. Rolly, we could check Rolly off the list. We could check Rolly off the list because Rolly said he wants nothing to do with Devin Haney. Devin Haney, one of the few fighters that people will duck in broad daylight, bro. Yeah. I want nothing to do with Devin Haney. Wow. Interesting. Number 9, Conor Benn. Now, ain't that who Shakur putting his attention on? Shakur trying to steal Devin Haney international money is crazy. I want Conor Benn. You'll move up to fight Conor Benn. You want to put you negotiating in the ring. I want you on a rehydration clause, and I'm going to beat you. Devin Haney ain't. Conor Benn just fought a dude that was at 168 pounds. Devin Haney ain't went past 147, but you trying to fight the man drained out. Hey, man, listen, all you got to do is let people talk. They'll show you exactly where they heart at. He trying to slide overseas and get an easy win against Conor Benn because Conor Benn don't got no jab, and you're not beating a pure boxer without a jab. He trying to make his name. Yeah, he want to make his name a little more international. That's all. Yeah, so it's like, he said Haney's trash. We understand how you feel. Genius said Haney holds, clinches guides, dude is trash and bad for the sport. All for real. You watch him, though. That'd be the crazy thing. People be talking crazy about Devin, but you watch. You a fan. You a fan of Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because your adversaries be your biggest fans. You know what I'm saying? These people make themselves adversaries of you, and then they be your biggest fans. Out of the people that's in here right now, this is my sports stream, so it's not gonna do the same numbers as my regular stream, right? But for the people that's right in here right now, out of this small group of people, at least 2 of them is ops.
I'm only gonna do this once.
You know what I'm saying? Like you people talk about Devin Haney, but you give him all your attention. It's crazy. You see? And then look. Soon as I call out the ops that I know watching, the number dropped by about 4 people. Come on. Listen. We understand.
Classic.
We understand, man. It's just don't throw stones and hide your hand. Keyshawn Davis said he want the Devin Haney fight. Then he after that, he probably got some advisement. Now he talking about he want to fight Lewis Crocker first, get the belt, build up leverage. Ain't no leverage you gonna build with Devin Haney, folks. You getting the lesser percentage, gang. He the A side. Gang.
Remember this day.
And this is objectivity talking. I like Keyshawn, I like Shakur, I like Devin as fighters. I like all 3 of them. You know what I'm saying? So this is just objectivity speaking. These fighters are very sensitive people. They'll catch hold of this live stream and have feelings about you for the rest of their life. You know what I'm saying? Just because. But yeah, man, Keyshawn, you done had 14 pro fights, bro. That's Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. That's Devin Haney.
Remember this day. So,
a little too soon, and we know how it's going. But I hope the fight gets made for my bet slip. Specifically for the purposes of my bet slip. You know what I'm saying? Genius said Haney lost to a 35-year-old Loma and class C level Ryan. Those are Haney's only 2 notable fights. Oh, okay. We understand you don't like him. Uncle Plug said, who? Yeah, we understand you don't like him. We get it. We get it. I disagree. Devin Haney is an undefeated fighter. The only fighter that you claim to have had beat him was overweight and loaded up on that, you know, allegedly all for content creation purposes and entertainment. You know, their blood work came back dirty. You know what I'm saying? It just came back dirty. And with the steroids or whatever performance enhancing was in his system and the weight advantage, Devin still went all 12 rounds and managed to get a draw on one of the judges' scorecards. Why? Because he was doing great work in the rounds that he didn't get knocked down in. So if you're going to speak about Devin Haney, be completely objective. Don't leave any context out for the sake of sheer hate. Shakur said, has great distance control and a decent pop, good defense, and I believe he will raise his game to meet the challenge. Okay. Hey, put your money where your mouth is, DJ. I'm betting on Dev, brother. He said they use Dev's name for clout. They do anything for clout. Yep. Let's see. Butter said Loma Stinko is not him. Get the fuck out of here. Devin won easy. Hey, sometimes I don't have to argue with these guys. The chat got my back. You know what I'm saying? Chat 333, the best ones doing it, man. We here. We're ready for whatever. Listen, guys. When it come to my chat,
I don't ever want a problem. But when they say they want a problem, I say no problem. That's it.
Yes, you know. When it come, that's it, y'all. When it come to my chat,
I don't ever want a problem. But when they say they want a problem, I say no problem. That's it.
You know, because I stream every day, okay? So I can't afford to be running from fades because I gotta walk this block all the time. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, yeah. Let me see. Ted said the blood work said PEDs and overweight. Absolutely. He who remains. What's happening with it? Salute. What's going on? 333. Uncle Plug said no lies told, Tez. Yup. Butter said Dev kept getting up, not backing down against Queen Ryan. Absolutely. Can tell the whole truth, right? He said 6 billionth of a gram. Yeah, that just means that you didn't cycle all the way off. You thought you was gonna beat the test, and just a little bit of that residue was in there. We know that boy was allegedly off for content creation purposes and entertainment on a full cycle of that. Yeah. He was on a full cycle of that. Yeah.
Hey y'all, hit the like and subscribe button while you're here. Classic really appreciates it.
Mm-hmm. Y'all keep going with this 6 billionth of a gram thing. That's all that was left in his system. Y'all saying what he found in his system because that's all that was left in his system. You fill up your gas tank and it show you got 350 miles to this tank. You drive 340 miles. You got 10 miles left. That mean your gas tank wasn't never full? Oh, okay. Stupid ass boy. Fuck is you talking about? Dumb ass boy. Fuck is wrong with
I don't ever want a problem. But when they say they want a problem, I say no problem. That's it.
Stupid as hell. Goof ass boy. Hey, he got beat by Ryan Garcia. Oh, okay. It count? Did it count? Oh, okay. I thought so. You believe Devin beats Boots? Yeah, I said that after the second Karen fight. I jumped out the window on Twitter. It's documented. I like to say certain stuff in public so y'all can hold me to it. I'm cool with being wrong sometimes, but I jump out the window to be right too. You know, if you scared to lose, you scared to win. I like to participate. You feel me? I like to participate. Yeah. I believe Devin beats Boots. After I saw the second Karen fight, I absolutely think Devin beats Boots. Devin has top 3, not 3 footwork in boxing. Devin has elite feet and elite conditioning. He will not get tired. If he should be in a situation where he needs to jab and move all night long and make the fight boring just to get a win, he can do so. How you guys are going to feel about it and all that shit, I'm sure he doesn't care. He going to cash his check. He going to get the W, and he going to move on to the next. You feel what I'm saying? It is what it is. It is what it is. 333, what it be, family? Oh, man, the link pinned in the chat, raise head. We just talking some boxing. You know, the sport I love the most. Genius said, you said Ryan was on, I said he was on performance-enhancing drugs. I said steroids, and then I walked it back and said PEDs. Let's see, it's not a steroid, and you calling people stupid. Yeah, I walked it back, and I corrected myself, and you are stupid. You named yourself Genius. You don't even have a profile picture. I got time for you. If you trying to get famous, click the link.
Yeah, I got time, cuz.
The link is pinned, gang. It's OD pinned. It's extra pinned. You feel me? We don't listen, fam. You in the right spot. You want to spew your hate about Devin Haney, bro? I'm not dog. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk. Walk. I'm not Yeah. It's like that over here. This the codes, gang. We just talking boxing. Grit, toughness, and heart is what Debo Dev has. No question. Absolutely. Butter is a man of objectivity. You know what I'm saying? People hate the glow when they don't have any. You understand? People hate, I'm going to say it again. People hate the glow when they don't have. You got to put that shit in slow motion for niggas sometimes. Niggas hate the glow when they don't have no glow. I know people that didn't like Muhammad Ali because he talked trash. I just don't like people who talk trash. It's because you lack self-confidence. I love people who talk and walk at the same time.
Come be a fucking man. Come see me. Come see me. Fuck.
Yeah. He said that after he just smacked a 3 from 30 feet away. You know what I'm saying? I love people that talk and walk. I love Floyd Mayweather saying, I'm the biggest, I'm the baddest, I'm a gorilla, I'm a dog. I'm a dog, I'm a gorilla. I'm the most flashiest. I'm the best. You know what I'm saying? I love that shit. I love that. Mike Tyson, I eat your heart out. Yeah, I'm Lennox Lewis. I'm Jack Dempsey. I'm from Nearcloth. No one's ever been as much ferocious as me. You know what I'm saying? I'm the best of them, the most best of them. Yeah, I love that shit. I love that shit. People who lack confidence, they don't like that shit. Why you got to be so boastful? Be humble. Be humble. No, I'm not going to be humble. Gee, I work too hard. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And listen, and every chance I get, I'm going to grip my nuts and walk shit down. That's just how it's going. Gee, we not. Hey, listen, man. What? All that work, all them long nights, you put that work in, that pain in, you build yourself up in whatever industry, and they want you to be all docile about it, all subdued about it and shit. Somebody asks you about you, and you know you great because you know all the work you did, but you're supposed to say some shit like, I'm decent. Man, I'm not decent. I'm excellent, man. Niggas hate that glow, folk. They hate the glow. In too deep. Hit the like button in the meantime. If you're gonna hate, donate for sure. The super chats are open on the Classic Codes channel. If you're watching this from Classic Code Sports, it is imperative that you go ahead and subscribe on the Classic Code Sports, man. It's right there at the bottom of the screen, no matter which channel you're watching this from. I'm trying to cross some of y'all over because I know some people like sports talk and they also like sociology. So for the people that like both, man, tap in with me, man. I got 2 channels, 3 actually. I got a clip channel too. Racehead, talking ish is a contact sport. He said talking ish, it can be. It can turn into a contact sport for sure. Ted said 333. I got Core washing Dev and Keyshawn putting him to bed. Oh yeah, you don't like Devin at all. Hey, how come all the people that don't like Devin don't have profile pictures? It'd be I think y'all got, not Eddie Hearn. Don't let me put no name on it because I don't know which one of you suckers did it. But I think y'all got hater bots. I think there's hater bots that's going out. You know what I'm saying? On like anything that got anything to do with Devin. You know what I'm saying? I think there's hater bots going out. Because these people don't be real, chat. In too deep. We got some VPNs on these people, man. Where my dog T at? What allegedly, all for content creation purposes and entertainment. Who are these? These ain't real people, G. These accounts don't be real, G. They don't be real. Ted said 333. Yeah, dog. Yeah, Ted, you got a little sparring to do in a minute, don't you? He said hater bots. Yeah, for sure. For sure. These be bots. He said everything ain't for the internet. I like Dev, but styles make fights. I don't know, dog. Do you like Dev? You said I got Shakur washing Dev and I got Keyshawn putting him to bed. You don't like Dev, bro. You don't. That's not even. You wouldn't even word it like that if you like Dev. The link in the chat too for everybody that's talking to me. Y'all can actually be talking to me. You know what I'm saying? For real. Yeah, name another champion outside of David Benavidez that got belts and still walking niggas down in the media, applying pressure to other people to fight them. Most of the other people in the boxing world right now, they get a belt and everybody want a piece of them when they get a belt. Devin and David Benavidez probably the only 2 belt holders that's stalking niggas. You hear me?
Warrior, come to play.
Yeah, the rest of them, it don't be all the way for real. It be sounding good. It don't be all the way for real. It's not in their stride. You know what I'm saying? The contracts don't be getting sent. The negotiations don't be getting done. It just be a lot of talking and shit. You feel what I'm saying? He said, the nigga dad said it, bro. What you talking about? Devin's dad said what? Who dad said it? Devin dad said what? Don't let me bring. Listen, Bill Haney like Candyman. If I say his name enough times, he will come up here and talk to me. So be careful. Don't put no words in Bill's mouth. Don't do that. Shakur will beat Devin. Okay, you entitled to your opinion. I'm cool with that. But don't say Shakur gonna listen. Let's be clear about something. Nobody we talking about the elite level of boxing. So it's a certain level of respect that I'm gonna force y'all to hold all these fighters to that we talking about. Okay. Devin Haney is operating at a level where nobody's going to wash him. Nobody. Devin Haney not getting 11-0, 11-1, 12-0, 10-2. Nobody beating Devin Haney like that. He's an elite level fighter. Same thing goes for Shakur. Devin Haney not going to beat Shakur 10-2. He not going to beat Shakur 11-1. Y'all need to have some respect. Y'all don't have no respect. It's cool. Pick the fighter you want to pick. You don't have respect. Nobody's washing Devin. And then you talking about Keyshawn going to put Devin to bed. That usually means that he's going to lose. If you got to knock him out to win, it usually means you're going to lose.
Classic.
Because who's done it? Who's done it? Who knocked out Dev? Who knocked him out? He been knocked down. He got up every time and didn't take a step backwards. And he did that. And he did that against somebody that was on PEDs based on what was found in his blood system. And he was overweight.
Huh? What you was gonna do?
So, we gotta sometimes we gotta cut it. You understand? Sometimes we gotta cut it. We can't do all that. Let's have an objective conversation. And if you don't like somebody, stand on that shit. Stand on it. Just say, I don't like Dev. Just say it. So that way we know how the rhetoric coming. You feel me? We know what it is. We know why it's worded like that. We know everything. Just say you don't like him. But if you do like him and you do respect him as a fighter, we got to cut the shit. We're talking about Shakur will wash. Devin Haney is not Teofimo Lopez, G. We got to cut it out. That's not Teofimo Lopez, G. And listen, all this shit recorded now. I don't want y'all ducking my chat when these fights start getting made. Don't duck my chat.
Remember this day. Remember this day.
Yeah. Don't duck no work. Don't duck no work. Joe Baker said, are you that guy that said God means the source of light? I never said God is the source of light. But I mean, if you got to ask me if I'm the guy who said something, I'm probably not. You should know who the guy is. You ain't see his face? Do I got the face of the guy that said it? I ain't trying to be a smart ass. I'm for real. Like, how you don't know if I'm him? I'm not a real forgettable face. It's some people on YouTube right now remembering the fuck out of me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And guess what? They gonna see me every time. Yeah. Hey, Sean Burton said they know Core the big dog when shit get hot. We ready to go to 40, bro. Or you forgot. Yeah, I heard it. I heard he said when shit get hot, we ready to go to 40. Put the rest of the context of the conversation. Put the rest of the context of the conversation. And when he went to 40, who he fought? Did he fight a light touch? Or did he make it look like a light touch? Because now you about to disrespect Regis Prograis. Because if he was running from rec, how you run from rec and go run to Regis Prograis? Are we being disrespectful? How you running from some rec and go pick Regis Prograis for, instead?
Huh?
That ain't Regis Prograis at that time. Regis Prograis not somebody you duck rec to go fight. How you duck rec to go get in a rec? That's what I'm saying. We'll leave out stuff conveniently to try to make ourselves right. If you don't like him, just say that, folks. It might be something about his aura that just tickle your demons, folks. It be like that. I've been glowing my whole life. There's some rooms I walk into, nigga just off the rip. Yeah, I get it. If all fucked up, I'll be rubbed the wrong way by me too. Straight up. If all fucked up, I'll be rubbed the wrong way by me too. That should make me feel insecure too. You know what I'm saying? That should have me squeamish too. My eyes be to the flow too. Shit. I get it. Some niggas just don't, you know what I mean? If you don't like them, just say that. But you got to evaluate yourself if that's the case, because you don't know the man. Shakur versus Haney can either way. I just don't feel objectivity in your stride, Sean Burton. I'm with you. We can have a conversation. Link in the chat too if anybody want to talk to me instead of me reading. You know what I mean? Link in the chat. Y'all could come holler at me, man, for sure. But we just agree to disagree. I think you just don't like Dev. I'm gonna be real. He said I'm subbing right now for sure. Stay locked in, bro. Stay locked in. Don't duck this chat. Don't duck it. Y'all come on back now. You hear? Genius said Devin's garbage. See what I'm saying? There we go. He's standing on business. He don't like Dev. Just stand on it. I can respect that. You just don't like him. And you don't have no profile picture. So you don't like yourself. You feel me? So, but yeah. Let me stop, man. I got too many homies with no profile picture. No face, no case. Hey, they ain't been ducking nothing. Who ain't been ducking nothing? Who is they? Talk to me, the house 850. The Tears Down said, yeah, someone watching old Sunday service. Yeah. Hey, they go watch it. Hey, Tez, let them watch. I'm outside. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like that. Race head, light as what? Light as photons or spiritual light? What light we speaking on? I don't know, because I don't know that I'm the person that person was talking about, race head. I'm not even, if you got to ask me if I'm the person that said something, I probably wouldn't. I ain't going to hold you. And I'm definitely not going to say yes, and I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't never called God no source of light. I know niggas told y'all God said let there be light. Whether or not y'all believe it, I mean, y'all wasn't there, so whether or not y'all believe it is up to y'all, but I don't recall ever saying that sentence. Sean Burton said, he said anytime you get off on core is a good day. What? That shit sound crazy. Hey, yo. Let's see. Racehead. Tickle you demons. Yeah, it should be tickling niggas demons, man. That glow. No, brother, I'm giving you the context of how good Bill say Corey is. Okay. I know they respect each other, though. That's the thing. Like, I know Devin and Shakur. I've heard Devin say out his own mouth, like, you know, me and Shakur know that we was going to fight at some point in our career, and we know we going to fight for everything. It's going to be one of the biggest fights in boxing. So they've both known that for a very long time. Like, I think them two, out of all the people, I think them two actually going to scratch. But the way Shakur talking right now with the weight rehydration thing and all that, hey, bro, go do some push-ups. You know what I'm saying? We're not really trying to hear all that shit, man. Asking for a strategic advantage out loud is nasty-ass work. I ain't going to lie to you. Racehead. Not tickle your demons. Yeah, that should be tickling niggas' demons, man. That glow hit different. You know what I'm saying? It hit different sometimes. And it be different in person, too. You know, we be on the internet, on God's internet and shit, and then when you get around certain people, you damn, that shit. You know what I mean? It be different. Same thing with these females. Y'all be jocking these females. You bump into that little yeah at Walmart. That shit don't even be on shit for real. Some of that shit be hyped up. And then it be some shit that look regular on your profile. You see that shit at Walmart, like, damn, that's you? Is that you? Man, don't believe, man, I'm telling you. That glow hit different. He said, I picked Dev to beat Regis. Of course you did. I hope you got some money too. Joseph Jackson, just found your channel. Salute. What up, Joe? Appreciate it. Tap in with me. Stay locked in. If you watching me from The Classic Codes or you watching me from Classic Code Sports, subscribe to both, please. There's The Classic Codes and then there's Classic Code Sports. Classic Code Sports scrolling across the bottom. Yeah, let's run that up. Let's run that up so we could talk more, man. We had a great live stream when I called the Shakur T.O. fight. Some of the guys called in. We talked about the fight afterwards. I called the play-by-play. It was dope, man. It was a good night of talking boxing, for real, for real. Dev and David ain't ducking fades. Yeah, Dev and David ain't ducking fades. The people they prop up do all the slipping and swerving. Come on now. Come on. The house 850 from my tribe. Call it how you see it, gang. Call it how you see it, gang. It's a lot of fade ducking. It's very few people on the I'm outside. It's not a lot of people on the I'm outside list, G. It's not. It's just not. Not today. It's niggas that want to be businessmen. Oh, well, everything got to make sense. All type. It ain't too many people that's just trying to be the greatest to do it. If you trying to be the best to do it in your field, the bread gonna come with that. You know, once upon a time, I was told by a wise man that the greatest of everything got some money. That's what I was told. The greatest at everything got some money. I said, what you mean? He said, the best plumber in the world got some bread. The best carpenter in the world got some bread. You know what I'm saying? The best basketball player in the world got some bread. He said the greatest of everything got some money. I said, shit, you might be on to something, OG. He said, Sean said, people call people out all the time. Don't mean they fighting them. I think Blair Cobbs gives Dev work. May not win, but gives him work. I think Blair Cobbs make it a tough fight because Blair Cobb gonna throw. And he got good physical dimensions. No diddy. You know what I'm saying? We talking boxing, y'all. But, like, Blair Cobbs has good physical dimensions as far as his athleticism, his physical strength, and I think he has a decent reach on himself. But I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think Blair Cobb could do anything with Devin's jab. You know what I'm saying? I'll be all the way stacked with you, bro. I think he get jabbed to death. Joe said, bet. Yep. Why Dev duck Gary Russell? Dev ain't duck Gary Russell. When Gary Russell sent Dev some paperwork. How Dev go? Hey, Tim. Hey, don't put no ducking accusations unless you got proof. Anytime I call a professional fighter a professional boxer a duck, I do it because there's a documented duck on their jacket. You feel me? I don't do no assumed ducks because these dudes risk their life for money. You understand what I'm saying? So I try to be as respectful as I can and as objective as I can. If you saying Devin duck Gary, I need proof. We not finna put a duck on no professional fighter's jacket without no proof. You feel me? We just can't do that. It's irresponsible. You feel me? Watching from the Classic Codes. All right, Racehead, go to when you done though, slide over to Classic Code Sports and give me that subscribe for show, please. Joe Jet said, y'all show up for the play-by-play 100. Yeah, got to. That was my first time doing it. They said it was dope, so we gonna run it back. Joseph Jackson said, I don't think Shakur ducking Dev right now, but that rehydration caused some bull. So what you call it? What we gonna call it? If it's not a duck, what we gonna call it? Because Dev moved up to 47 so he could fight at a comfortable weight. Now you trying to drain him back down. Why? Or not even drain him down, but make it to where he can't rehydrate fully. He still got to weigh in the morning of and be under a certain amount, and then he can rehydrate. Like, why? Why put that in there? You know what I'm saying? If it's not a duck, I feel like that's a strategic way to weasel for some time. I'm not saying he don't want to fight him ever. I'm saying he trying to buy time with that bullshit. Brownsville, NYK, what up? Peace and love. My cousin been working with Dev for a long time, but in my opinion, he don't want smoke with Shakur. Dev need to stay at 147/154. All right, so if your cousin been working with Dev for who your cousin? You don't want to say his name? I know some people that know them, you know what I'm saying, but I don't know them. You feel me at all, whatsoever, at all. I don't have no point of contact, no line, no nothing. But I know somebody that know them type shit. But who your people is? You said you don't think Dev wanted with Shakur. Why? Why wouldn't he? What's the reason? Why wouldn't he? It's not a dangerous fight. As far as risking a loss, you know, they both amazing. You know what I'm saying? But as far as him thinking about getting clipped on some shit, it ain't dangerous in that way. Joe Baker said, "Have you been on a live in a panel in the past week with three all people? Did you see me? What's with these questions? Did you see me? That's crazy. Were you the person that said? Have you been on a panel? Did y'all see? Do I look like the person you asking about, G? I probably. Well, hey, Chad, am I tweaking? Am I a smart ass, or are these questions rhetorical? I don't want to come off like that guy, but am I tweaking, y'all? Like you saw me or you didn't see me? You feel me? Like I don't, yo. The Tez Down said the hit list isn't a call out, it's intentions. Come on, Tez. There go the list right there. Sean Burton said he told Dev while he was 140, what's up? Who told Dev that? Shakur didn't say that because Dev sent Shakur a contract. And instead of negotiating, he just said, no, that's a documented duck. That is the only documented duck of Shakur Stevenson's career.
Huh? What you
say? He cannot say out his mouth, Devin Haney never sent me a contract. He cannot say that. It will be a lie. It will be a falsehood. And that's just a fact. So I think you got it twisted, Sean Burton. But again, like I said, you just need to go ahead and get off the fence and just jump on the side of the people that don't like Dev and just call it that, bro. Just get off the fence, bro. You don't like him. He said, what up with Tank? Nothing. Finna come back and fight somebody he's supposed to beat again and keep taking y'all bread. Let's see. Joseph Jackson. It just looked like he want to stay at 140, but don't know how to say it. Look, if that's what it is, just say that. You said Zab. Oh, yeah. Man, Zab know better. Zab know. You know Zab your peoples. That's what's up, man. Tell Zab I said what up, bro. I love to talk to him and build my sports channel up. I don't know how that go, but shit. Or I could talk to you. It's whatever. Oh, the link pinned in the chat if anybody want to come up and talk boxing with me. But that's what's up, man. A lot of respect for Zab Judah. For sure. Joe Baker. Do you understand that there's like thousands of people on this platform, bro? Why would a person ask if they didn't know? Joe, it may not be your fault, gang, but somebody else just came here asking me some shit. Like it might have been me, G. It might have been me. I do a lot of streaming. It might have been me, G. But I'm not sure what panel you talking about. But yeah, it might have been me, folks. It might have been me. I really wasn't trying to come off like an a-hole, though. For real. I really was trying to figure it out. Because I'm kind of distinctive, G. Like, I don't know no other content creators that like, is there another content, you know what I'm saying, that look like me, sound like me, or you know? So it probably was, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. He said, bro, cockiness and having an attitude get you nowhere, bro. That shit lame. Oh, well, shit. You know, move around. I'm going to do me every day, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you still in the chat. It'd be crazy, chat, because they'd be upset and stay the whole show. Hey, Sean Burton said GAR. Joseph Jackson said, yeah, Shakur did duck at 135. Yeah, it's documented. He said it makes sense now though. The bullshit you were saying back then and the way you acting now, that shit add up. Oh, what was I saying back then, Joe? Since now you remember me and shit. I thought you ain't remember me. Now you remember me.
Huh?
Is it me? Wasn't it me? You remember what I said? You don't remember my face? You got selective memory? You know what I'm saying? Fuck going on. Racehead said it's that glow. Yeah. It's that glow, folks. That shit be tickling them demons, folks. His demons doing a two-step around this bitch.
They don't like it when you got that glow. And one thing they hate worse than you having that glow is when you know you got that glow. They don't like that. They don't like that at all. So give them a reason to keep hating on it. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
It's that glow, bitch.
Or farming home up in rank. Step in the room, they paid away. I get treated like a milli tank. Southpaw like I'm really tank. I do things that they really can't. Envious, cause they really ain't. I'ma win any type of way. That's a parlay you could take to the bank. That's classic.
Yeah. That glow got him fucked up. Hey, Uncle Plug, $4.99 money. $3.99 in the chat, man. I mean, $4.99 in the chat. My dog said 333. He said, let's start this wave. Great content ain't free. Oh, God. Hey, talk that talk, man.
Are you making another beat, daddy? And Genius is my dad.
Classic.
Oh, we talk about money?
Get money. Let's talk about it.
My money look different now. When I talk about 50,
Used to be $50.
I'm talking about 50,000. Gotta move a little different.
Yeah.
My maneuvers is in and out. Ain't trying to get spotted.
At all.
Too introvert to be in the crowd.
Classic.
Yeah. Sean Burton said Dev only got glow against dull niggas. Yeah, hey, all the niggas that lined up lost. You feel me? Everybody that made weight and didn't do PEDs, the PEDs, them motherfuckers lost. You see what I'm saying? So you saying what you saying, but it holds no credence. You feel what I'm saying? Joe Baker said, I'm walking you down now. It adds up now. Okay, brother, what did you want to talk about something? The link is in the chat. Chat, Tez, Uncle Plug, Joe Jackson, Racehead, all my active people in the chat right now, because I still got my daytime show to do, right? But for this show, all the people that's in here right now, am I hard to talk? Am I hard to get a hold of, chat? Am I hard? Motherfuckers be acting like they taking exception to me. If you looking for me, I'm looking for you. One of us is lying. Brother, do you need to talk to me about something? Is the link pinned, chat? Do I need to? Here, let me post it again. Is the link pinned, chat? Is the link? There we go. There you go. Talk to me, folk. There it is. Look, Tez put the link up. We got the link is here, brother. Yeah. Oh, we got some bread. He said there's some paint. Oh, I got the paint already. I got the paint. Yeah, he said there's some paint in the chat, bro. Appreciate it, Bisco. I already got it. I ain't see nothing else though. It was some more. Yeah. Come on now. Am I hard to get a hold of? The fuck? Like people be acting like they want to talk. Say what you got to say. What's adding up, bro? Are you assessing me? You judging me? You trying to feel like you know me through YouTube and with whatever 20 minutes of content you felt like you saw? Like what are we doing? What's going on, Joe Baker? Take your ass on, bro. Matter of fact, let's do it like this, Joe. Since you having such a hard time hitting the link and calling in, somebody put this nigga on a 5,000-minute timeout. One of my wrenches put Joe Baker on a 5,000-minute timeout, man. We see your ass next year, Joe. Bye. Give his ass 5,000 minutes.
I don't ever want a problem. But when they say they want a problem, I say no problem. That's it.
Yeah. Hit his ass with 5,000. Thugger Nate, what's going on? 333. What's happening with it? I seen you on the gram. What's going on? Tez Down said they both excellent boxers. Absolutely. It's going to be an amazing fight. Sean said, why he talking about fighting Xander at 154 but wouldn't fight Boots at 152? I don't know, because it's probably a timing thing, Sean. But it's not that he wouldn't fight Boots. He said he'll fight him at 147. You got to understand, he hadn't even fought at 47 yet. So it's a timing thing. You like to remove context. That's why I keep saying you just don't like Devin, which is fine, bro. But just say it so we know why you talk how you talk. You feel me? It's a timing thing. Okay, I haven't fought at 147 pounds officially yet at all. And you telling me to fight you who been at 147 your entire career, all 30-something fights, and now you too big for 147 essentially, and you telling me to come up to 152 to fight you, and I've never fought at 147. That's a respect thing. Boots, I'm willing to fight you at 147. I ain't making that weight again. Come to 152. I'm not going up to 152 because I haven't even fought at 147. All right, well, I'll catch you down the line. Bet I'll catch you down the line. That's not a duck, gang. That's not a duck. He didn't fight at 147. That fight was contracted at a catch weight in the 140s. It was technically over 140 pounds, which made it a welterweight fight, but they did not fight at 147 pounds. You talking about the fight in New York against Brownsville. What's going on with it, baby? What's happening with you, dog?
Yo, peace and love, peace and love, peace and love, man.
Yes, love. That's love.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
I feel good, man. You got a dope show here. You know what
Thank
I'm saying? I just wanted to chop it up with you, get your take on because I hear you saying. So, what's your take? You think Shakur's ducking smoke with Dev?
No, I think he done it before. Like I like to give credit to all the fighters that really be on that old school mentality of I'm really about fighting whoever for real. And we not finna let no money get in the way. We not finna let location get in the way. We not about to play these weight games. Like I'm on that. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of times it's so many fighters, the vast majority, they got at least one documented duck on their jacket. You know what I'm saying? And for Shakur, unfortunately, because I'm an objective person first, right? I'm not a man fan. So I could like you and still look at you and be like, oh, that one little move right there. You know what I'm saying? So Shakur, he got sent that contract for that 25%. He didn't want to take the 25%. Start a negotiation. Don't just say no. Start a negotiation. You see what I'm saying? He was just like, no. So maybe that was maybe Devin forced his hand, right? Maybe that was a chess move because they know they better off money-wise for both of them fighting later, right? Around this time type vibes. So maybe that's what it is. But on in public, on his jacket, that looked like a duck, gang.
Yeah, and that's exactly why I don't consider it a duck, right? Because you even admitted that it was the 25% offer. You know what I'm saying? And Shakur knows his worth. So he knows I'm not fighting for short money when I can make long money, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I believe the way Shakur looked at it as, well, you just sent me that contract because you knew I wasn't going to take that. And I got other better offers on the table. You know what I'm saying? I believe Shakur's on record that he's willing to fight anybody, right? And I think the reason why he feels like that is because he understands that, you know, his ring generalship, you know, his boxing IQ, his, defense, like he makes a lot of good fighters look average. Mm-hmm. And there's levels to boxing, right? And I just don't believe, even though Dev got a really, really great jab, and Dev also is fast, he also has good footwork, but it's just levels. And I think Shakur is at a higher level. And if they met, and that's why I believe Dev got to stay at 147, and because he looked good against Brian Norman, right? He looked real good, right? That's his natural weight right now, it seems like. Shakur, he wants to unify 140, right? So he wants to, be undisputed and unify 140. That's what he said. So he's not planning on moving up anytime soon. And I think that's the way Dev should play it, because what's unfair about boxing today is one loss kind of tarnishes your legacy in a way that it shouldn't, right? Because we're talking about two elite fighters in the game today. The reason why elite fighters aren't fighting is because of the way, I guess, the casual fans look at a loss. And I believe that they're eventually gonna fight, but it's gonna be later if Dev's smart. And I know Bill is smart, so I don't think Bill's gonna bring him back down to 140 to fight Shakur. And Shakur, I don't believe is gonna go to 147. So I think they're going to just stay. Devin going to stay at 147 at welterweight. Shakur's going to stay at junior welterweight right now. And then, there's good fights for both of them without fighting each other just yet. So they could still build it up and just make it a a Netflix fight where both of them getting big money, like, Bud and Canelo just did, in
Yeah.
2 years or whatever. But yeah, man, my cousin is that. So he been working with Dev, ever since he was a champion. You know what I'm saying? He been working with him for a while. And obviously he's, when I talk to him, he's always team Dev. But like you said, it's about objectivity. So when I look at Shakur, I see something different. You know what I'm saying? I see a dude that got everything, and he got it to where you get in the ring with him, he's going to make you look different than the way you looked against Brian Norman. You know what I'm saying? That's just what he does. Like, he has, that reverse Uno card or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That you get in there with him, you ain't going to look the way you was looking before.
You can't say the same for Dev?
I mean, you can say this. It depends on the level, right? So I didn't really consider Brian Norman a high level fighter. I think he's a good puncher. He has power, right? But he had bad feet. You know what I'm saying? And his ring IQ wasn't on point as it should have been. So I knew when that fight was signed that Dev was gonna win, even though Dev was coming off of the, you know what I'm saying, looking bad the previous fight, and then before that, the Garcia, you know what I'm saying, fight, right?
What fight he look bad in?
The fight right after Garcia.
He didn't look bad.
To me, he did. To me, he looked like he didn't look, you know what I'm saying, as confident as I'm used to seeing him look.
I think he fought that way because they just didn't want to mess up the Garcia bag they was trying to get. They didn't know Garcia was going to go in there and get smoked by Rolly that night. I just think he wanted to just get in there with get in and out with a clean win, just super clean, because he didn't get touched damn near at all.
Yeah, you right, but
yeah, that's what it looked like. He was protecting. He looked like he was protecting an investment to me, but I mean, because he's not a scared fighter. You got to realize, dude, really like Devin more so than Shakur. Devin fights. Like Shakur is more of, if we got to lean one of them towards boxer fighter, let's take, because I don't want to use puncher. Everybody goes, oh, he can't punch, you know what I'm saying? But if we got to lean one of them towards boxer fighter, it's probably closer to Dev than it is to Shakur. You know what I'm saying? Dev fought Jorge Linares. He fought him. You know what I'm saying? He fought Lomachenko. Dev don't do a lot of, aside from the fight you're talking about right after Ryan Garcia, like he didn't, up until that point, he really didn't have no fights that looked similar to like a De Los Santos performance. And I get it, the injury and all that. I'm just saying, as far as that level of moving around, he really wasn't moving. You know, Dev, he fights. You feel me? And Shakur, his style allows for him not to move in a way where people going to call him a runner. But he also, at the same time, he's more of a neutralizer than a fighter. So here's why I think it's a great matchup, though. I think that Shakur is really good, like you said, and I got you, Joe. Shakur he's good at making people come to him and fight the way he would like for them to fight so he can have the advantage, right? Devin's strength is, I'm going to fight everybody different. Dev don't really fight nobody the same. He didn't even fight Kambosos the same 2 times in a row. You know what I'm saying? So you got one person where it's like, my style gets it done, and then you got another person that's like, I'm a Swiss Army knife. You feel me?
Yeah, and I agree what you saying, especially when you say, well, Dev is more of a fighter than a boxer when you compare him to Shakur. You're absolutely 100% correct about that. But where I disagree is Shakur's not only a neutralizer, but he has, in his bag, the ability to take away your best asset. So we know Dev's best asset is that jab, right? I believe when they fight, he's going to be able to take that away. And we've never seen anybody take that away from him. So Shakur's going to be able to take that away. And then I'll be interested to see if Devin Haney loses confidence, because you also know this, right? There's a certain confidence level when a boxer has never lost professionally, right? Who's never even been in a tough fight. That's Shakur Stevenson. Devin Haney, even though he's undefeated, according to his record, we all know what happened in the Garcia fight. And he knows that. So I believe like his confidence is not as high as Shakur's. And when he gets into that ring with that level of an elite fighter and he takes that weapon away, is he gonna just lose confidence or is he gonna figure something else out? That's my question that I don't think Dev's gonna be able to answer. You know, because
can I answer that?
Yeah,
All right. I can't say we ain't seen nobody take his jab away because in the Loma fight, like Dev was using his jab for like the first 2 rounds. And then Loma took it away. And then we seen he started ripping to the body. So like he got other dimensions about him. But like right now, I just think they on 2 different tracks right now. Like Shakur asking for a rehydration clause. He don't want to go up to 147. Dev ain't doing all that rehydration clause stuff. So I just think they just need to fill out their own career. And then if they meet, they meet. But it ain't time right now. That's what I think.
Yeah, I think I've always felt like because of their size difference and the way both of them are moving, I've always felt like they gonna meet at like 154 or like right before Devin leave 147, like right before. You know what I'm saying? I always felt like that was gonna be the timing for the 2 of them because Shakur don't really jump weight classes real fast like that. Not typically anyway. I felt like he stayed down at what was that? Was it 30? Probably longer than he needed, probably much longer than he needed to. You know what I'm saying? Because I know Shakur, he done been on document saying that he's, a little guy. And then he also been documented saying he not that small. So I don't know how he feel about himself, but I've always seen him to be a wide-framed fighter with room for, growth in the weight classes. Do y'all see it the same?
Yeah,
Like
what I gotta say about that is like every time he move up, he ain't never the smaller fighter. That's why I think he'll want a rehydration clause with Devin, because like it's been documented that Dev do rehydrate up well. So like he ain't never been in the ring where like that's the longer man, that's the bigger man, that's the bigger body. Like it's just like he always towering over somebody. Like with Tio, I feel like he was way bigger than him, way stronger than him in the clinch. Everything like he could have did what he wanted to with him if he wanted to press on the gas. But like with Devin, like he said earlier, he gonna take Devin jab away. How do you take it away when you dealing with a 72, 73-inch reach and he ain't never dealt with that?
I was gonna add to that too because he said
Like,
Devin. He said Devin's. I was gonna say, Joe, just to add to what you're saying real quick. He said Devin's. You said Devin's greatest asset is his jab. I think it's his feet. Brownsville.
That too.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think his greatest asset is his feet.
I mean, he has good feet. Yeah, and I'm glad you brought that up because what the brother said was correct when he said after the first 3 rounds, Loma kind of took the jab away. But then what did we see Dev do? Dev used his feet, right? And was able to strategically get out of dodge enough and then fight enough, engage enough to kind of win some of those closer rounds in the judge's eyes. Even though when I judged the fight, I had it for Loma. You know what I'm saying? Because I think from round 4 to round 12, Loma kind of, like was the more aggressive, you know what I'm saying, out of the 2.
But I mean, how are you scoring it? Like, cause like body, I know like people don't be recognizing the body shots, but like them do count. That's what I'm saying. Like he was like skipping ahead and like going for the body the whole fight. So like he landed 50 body shots. Like how are you like scoring it off of that? Like you counting the pity pat stuff, like what you seeing, or are you like counting like the real hard shots? That's what I was noticing in the fight.
Nah, I think Dev was just more strategic, but he was actually, if you rewatch the fight, you'll see from the 4th round on, Dev was on his wheels. He was running around like he was not really wanting to engage. And then the moments that he had to engage, that's when he was throwing those body shots. You know what I'm saying? So he was just, strategically able to win some of those rounds because of the CompuBox numbers. But if you was in that fight yourself, you would know, you know what I'm saying, who was the dude that didn't want to fight from the 4th round on to the 12th round. Right?
I don't know. I don't really see that because like it was at times, yeah, he was on the back foot, but most of the fight, he was walking them down. Like that's where he had success because Loma not really a great off the back foot. And if you like, you can hear Bill in the corner push his ass back, push his ass back. Like he was doing that the whole fight. So like he was on the back foot at times. Like from round, I can give you from round 9 through 11. Yeah, Loma showed up. That's when the Matrix came out. I can give you that. But like he solidified it in that 12th round. Like I ain't going nowhere. This is my shit. So, you know, everybody see the fight different ways though.
Yeah, we got a super sticker in the chat. Appreciate it, dog. $1.99 super sticker from Jay Zilla. Appreciate it, brother. Yes, sir.
Are you making another beat, daddy? And Genius is my dad.
Classic.
Oh, we talk about money.
Let's talk about it.
My money look different now.
Boxing IQ, his ring generalship.
What was that?
I just think Shakur is just on a different level when it comes to ring generalship and boxing IQ, right? So, you know, he's going to be able to diagnose what's coming at him, and then he's going to apply pressure to where Devin's going to have to be able to think his way out of a square box. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't know he's going to have the confidence to be able to do that with somebody like Shakur, because people criticize Shakur for not really, you know, being, you know, offensively active as much as he looks like he could be. But I think Shakur just loves playing chess, right? And you know when you're playing chess and you see somebody getting mentally weak because they're trying to analyze what you're doing to them, but you're setting them up in a whole bunch of traps that they don't understand how to get out of. That's what Shakur loves. He loves seeing the fighter in the ring mentally break down, right? So that's why you see him smiling, and you'll see him, you know, when the bell ring, just looking at him, smiling, laughing, and then going back, sitting down. He's like breaking them down. He loves breaking people down mentally more than he loves breaking them down physically. I think that's the disconnect that people's not realizing. And I believe, you know, it's just going to be tough for anybody to be able to, you know, stop him, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's cut from a different cloth.
Yeah, but I feel like in that fight, and I feel like Shakur know that too, it's going to come to a point to see who more grittier. Because, like, when you look at them, they skills, like, match up kind of identically. But I feel like Dev a little bit sharper on the offense, and he more sharper on the defensive side. So, like, it's going to come to a point where, like, all these skills, it's going to be like, who got more grit? Just like in the Loma fight. Like, yeah, they both skillful, this and that. But who going to come out with the more grit? Who going to take a shot to give a shot? That's what I think it's going to be.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a fight where it's each round is gonna be scored by who did a better job of being first and last. I think that's how every round is gonna be won and lost in that fight. Because when I look at their old sparring, of course they were much younger, but it was still very much the same thing. Like even going through the comments of the old sparring footage between the two of them, you know, people were very like down the middle about it. You know, some people like Devin Landon, you know what I'm saying? He's getting through. And then you have people like, oh, you know, Shakur so composed, you know what I mean? So I think for the judges' eyes, it's going to be about who's first and last. You know what I'm saying? Like even with a guy like Shakur, right? Your initial attack is probably going to be parried, slip, or he going to move out of range. Cool. He's a masterful defensive fighter. Cool. But after that, when he wants to engage, he's normally going to try to counter you off of it. Cool. Are you willing to stay there and get some more work on your way out? You know what I'm saying? That's what it's going to turn into. And I think you saw a little bit of that in the sparring. You know what I'm saying? Devin combination punching, Shakur picking his spots. And it's going to turn into one of them things like, what do the judges like? You know, everybody should probably throw $100 on a draw. For real. You know, so I don't know. What y'all think about that?
Well, let me ask you a question. In what fight do you see or have you ever saw Shakur getting hit with clean punches?
I mean, you talking about consistently, right? Because obviously everybody get hit. What you saying, like with regularity? Probably none. Right. I mean, he's a masterful defensive guy, but also at the same time, you know, who has he fought that's a great combination puncher or with elite speed and feet? See what I'm saying?
Yeah. But like I think anybody who gets in the ring don't look like they look against other fighters. You know what I'm saying? You know, Teofimo is the latest example of that, right?
But can you really say that with the Teofimo stuff? Like, I'm not saying Teofimo is a slothful this and that, but like we seen George Kambosos beat him, and then we seen Devin beat George Kambosos for 24 rounds, and Dev barely get credit for that. So like, how much credit are we really gonna give Shakur for doing that? Like, I'm not even trying to like shit on him or nothing.
But even in the Kambosos fight, T.O. didn't look that bad. Like I mean, against Shakur, I mean, it was just crazy. He looked outclassed, outmatched, and he was like broken down mentally to the point to after the fight, he's apologizing for slavery. You know what I'm saying? Like, he beat the brakes off of this dude, and really, he got to the point. Like I said, because this point has to be lamented, right? Shakur loves to break a fighter down mentally more than he does physically, right? Because Shakur his mindset is, hey, I'm better than you, but I don't want to really hurt you. I still want you to be able to get your money, right? So even when, if you remember, even when Devin lost to Ryan Garcia, everybody was expecting Shakur to come out and just dog him, right? But Shakur came out and lifted him up and was like, nah, Dev fought good, this and that. He kept getting up, yada, yada, yada. You know what I'm saying? He was supporting him. That's the kind of guy and that kind of way that Shakur thinks that's just different, which kind of matches his the way he comes across when you watch him fight, right? He fights in that same way to where he's a chess fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not really trying to, you know, physically, you know, break you down. He just wants to destroy your mind. And a lot of people don't know how to deal with that. Like, we seen Floyd do similar things like that. Like when Floyd fought my cousin. You know what I'm saying? My cousin came out early, you know, was you know, getting the best of him in the first 3 rounds. But after that, once Floyd, you know, was able to take away his weapons, then it became a mental battle that Zab wasn't really prepared for, right? So, you know, I think that is the level that we got to pay attention to, right? Who has more mental fortitude? Who's able to, you know, really dissect everything that's happening in the ring and make adjustments on the fly? You know what I'm saying? In between seconds, in between punches, analyzing counters, being able to feint, being able to, you know when to go off the back foot, know when to be aggressive. That's Shakur. Shakur has everything.
But
right?
It's hard to set traps on a person who's setting traps too, because like they gonna see each other traps, because like they both high IQ. So like it's gonna be hard to set a trap. That's why I think it's gonna turn into a dogfight, because it's gonna be boring, and somebody gonna have to kick it off. And I think Dev gonna be the one to turn into the bull, and then Shakur gonna be like, "Nah, you ain't finna just try to run through me," and it's gonna turn into a dogfight. Because I feel like the skills gonna cancel out, because they both known for setting traps, and they gonna see that. You can't outthink a thinker. That's what I'm thinking. Like,
yeah, another thing too, unpopular opinion. I know you brought up your cousin fight with Floyd. Unpopular opinion. I think Zab was plenty ready mentally, so I'm gonna give your cousin his flowers. I just think he wasn't ready conditioning wise. You know what I'm saying? I think he got tired. But I think if he had Floyd's respiratory system, you know what I'm saying, I think he, you know, had everything he needed to get a draw or a victory that night, to be honest with you, with the way that he was going about countering, how he was being just a hair quicker. You know what I'm saying? I always saw that fight a little different from everybody else. I always was like, shit, if Zab didn't get tired, he had a real shot of, I mean, you know, whether or not he was going to get robbed on the cards on some political shit, that's always up in the air for boxing. But I always just felt like if Zab didn't get tired, you know what I mean? And it wasn't like, to me, it wasn't induced fatigue. Like, you know how people go to your body and break you down? To me, it wasn't induced fatigue. It just seemed like, you know, like his legs just got heavy on him. I didn't see Floyd like hit him with nothing crazy.
I think it was mentally though, because after the brawl,
right,
it just got crazy. And like I feel like Floyd was more like composed in that moment, and he was trying to fight. I think I remember rewatching that fight because I'm only 24, so I ain't see it live. So when I rewatched it, it's just like he was trying to fight with his team and all that, and Floyd just in the corner chilling, waiting for the fight to get back on. So you know that's how I feel about it.
Well, Floyd should have actually been disqualified as soon as his uncle jumped in the ring, right? So it should have been a victory for Zab just because of that. But you're right. It was more mental fatigue than physical fatigue, because a lot of people don't know this. During that boxing camp, Zab went to Big Bear, you know what I'm saying? And he trained specifically on improving his cardio, improving his stamina. And he trained in a different way than he previously was training before for the Floyd fight, right? But when he got into the ring and he seen, you know, that Floyd was just, you know, he was hit, like I said, he plays chess, you know what I'm saying? And it was just a mental battle that he wasn't really prepared for, to be able to make those adjustments, you know what I'm saying? So once he figured out, okay, I can't knock him out, right? And he's countering me, you know what I'm saying? He's putting me in position to where I gotta take a whole bunch of chances, but every time I come in there, I'm getting boot back, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, so I gotta find something else, you know. And I think that's what Shakur does to other fighters, like that same thing, is that he gets you into the point to where you're mentally fatigued, and now you're questioning your own ability, right? So that might translate, and it might come across as if your legs have given out, as if, you know, your stamina has given way. But really, in reality, you're just now mentally questioning your own skill set.
Okay. Yeah, I like that though. So you telling me as far as his physical win, Zab was cool?
Yeah, because he, you know, he had good, like his training camp was on point, and it was done to improve his stamina, improve his cardio. So coming into the fight, he was prepared to go a full 12 rounds. You know what I'm saying? If he needed to. But his mindset coming in was, I gotta knock him out. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's why you see, after those first 3 rounds, he was really aggressive, taking a lot of chances, and he was having some success. You know, he was breaking through the defense. But Floyd is a master chess player when it comes to the sport of boxing, right? So he's able to figure you out and make those subtle adjustments to take your weapons away.
Got you. I'm coming to you, TNN. Rilo talking to you in the chat. He said everyone knew Zab was a first half fighter. He always gassed after 6 to 7 rounds. And he said, yeah, dude don't know boxing. Zab consistently gassed in his fights. This Zab cousin you talking to, Rilo. Yeah, so, and the link is in the chat too for anybody who want to join the conversation. Did you want to respond to that though?
Yeah, hit the link. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, a lot of people got it wrong. Like when, you know, when it comes to Zab. Like, you know, obviously, yes, Zab, you know, could have, you know, worked harder in camp, right? And, you know, but Zab, you know, especially in the middle part of his career, he wasn't as disciplined as he should have been. Right? So some camps, you know what I'm saying, like the second Corey Spinks fight, for instance, right? Did you see him lose stamina? Did you see him, you know, slow down in any round? He dominated Corey Spinks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he still had a whole
Yeah,
bunch of energy.
that'll give you a little, but when you winning like that though, bro, it's hard to feel tired, man.
But it's what I'm saying is it wasn't that he broke, his body is breaking down, right? That's how it translates to the fan when they're watching a fight. Sometimes when you're suffering from mental fatigue, it can translate to physical fatigue, right? Because when you get in there and you start questioning yourself, right, that could translate to your body breaking down on you. because all of that's connected, right? Your
Yeah.
brain is sending signals to your arms, to your legs, right? And
Yeah.
if you start questioning yourself, that's actually also going to affect your body.
I got you. I see where you're coming from. I appreciate the additional intel, you know, the insight on it. You know what I mean? From somebody who's close. TNN said, does T.O. really have a corner? His own dad disowned him just because he showed up bad. I'll say this. I was going to say this earlier. It did look like Teofimo got out-coached more so than just flat out outboxed. They didn't make any adjustment. Like, he was trying to throw the shove, the little hook to the body. He was trying to get in with that, like on some Devin Haney Lomachenko shit. And he landed a few nice ones. I called the fight play by play. He landed some good ones. Shakur definitely did his ab work in camp because he landed some good ones, but he was going hook to the body or uppercut to the body, and then he was trying to come with his lead hand with a hook. And he just kept throwing that same combination. You know what I'm saying? It was either a 2 to the body or a 6 to the body, and then he'd come with a hook, you know what I'm saying, with a 3 up top. And Shakur, he was on to that like after the first 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I saw that. I'm like, damn, you got to divert. I'm thinking he doing it over and over to set something else up. You feel me? Like, let me put him, you know, lull him to sleep real quick, and then start bringing this 2 upstairs or bringing the 3. You get what I'm saying? And I don't think he started bringing that hook down to Shakur's body till later in the fight. He was already getting cooked by the end. So, yeah, I don't know. I ain't like Teofimo's inability to make adjustments, but when you listen to the corner, because I was calling the fight play-by-play on my channel, so I had to listen to the corner on the replays. You know what I'm saying? And his pops wasn't telling him nothing.
But when has Teo ever made adjustments in the ring?
No, real talk. I didn't expect him to be super cerebral, but an adjustment or two, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like some, you know what I mean? Throw a different combo at least, like basic adjustments, you know?
But it's a reason why he stayed away from fighters like Shakur and Devin and Richardson Henderson, because he would have to make that adjustments. It's like he used to being. That's why I didn't understand people talking about he was more athletic than Shakur. I never thought that. Just because you can do a backflip with no hands don't mean you more athletic. So like when you get in the ring with them type fighters, they'll have you doing stuff that you're not used to doing, and you're gonna have to bring out something else. He ain't never had to bring out nothing else to his game plan. So they take away what you do best, and they be like, show me something different. He could never show him something different.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. I was actually shocked at that. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're getting punched on, you would think naturally you want to change your approach. You feel me? Like every time I dive in here, I'm getting clipped. And he was getting clipped on the way out. That's when he wasn't changing his exits. You know what I'm saying? Kept getting hit with that jab on the way out. Here, for your trouble. Boop. For your trouble. Boop. He was hitting him on, you know what I'm saying? Tearing that eye up. Ian Too Deep said also at the end, even Shakur was feeling bad for T.O. because no one was hanging around Lopez after the fight. They all just disappeared on his ass. Yeah, I heard about that. So let's get back to the Devin Haney business that this particular live is supposed to be about. Dev get that call to Keyshawn and throw the right number at him. Keyshawn gonna drop the rest of these plans he talking about. So who wins that fight?
Man, that's a great fight. I mean, I can't wait to see it. I think if it goes the distance, Devin Haney's gonna win. I think if it's a stoppage, Keyshawn is gonna win. You know what I'm saying? That's my prediction for it. I think that's just a great fight, and that's why I give Devin Haney props, right? Because he's willing to fight anybody. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the few boxers that he's willing to get in there with anybody, anytime. So this is a dangerous fight for him, but I think he can do if he can establish his jab and establish his ability to control the distance and control the ring, then he can come out with a victory. But if he allows Keyshawn to close the distance, then it's gonna be problematic for him.
I think it's gonna be kind of difficult for Keyshawn. Even though I feel he the same age as them, I feel like he kind of a little bit too green at this point, because he just like Jermaine Ortiz. I thought he was gonna do use his jab more, this and that. Like I don't know what Jermaine was doing in there. He kept switching for some weird reason, and it just didn't make no sense to me. You switching to southpaw when he's sparring with one of the greatest southpaws in the game right now. Like, you should have stayed in the orthodox when you was getting your hits off in. And I just feel like he ain't been in the ring with somebody who had a longer reach than him. Like, that reach plays a factor. Like, people be like overlooking it, but the reach play a factor. And plus, when you as fast as Devin, it's just different to me. But I feel like I'll lean 70-30 in that fight. But like he said, if it's a stoppage, I think it'll be Keyshawn. But I'm like, can he land the punches he want to land?
No. Devin's proven to be pretty durable. And I think he uses his feet in the Keyshawn fight, not to run, but just to keep resetting.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he frustrates Keyshawn. I think the IQ difference that Brownsville is giving Shakur over everybody, I think that shows up in a Devin Keyshawn fight. And Devin having the elite feet that he has and his jab the way it is, I think, and then Keyshawn's lack of maturity. You know what I'm saying? I think that shows up too, because I'm a firm believer. I train, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to say I'm a pro fighter or nothing like that, but I train. And when you do spar, you know what I'm saying? You learn things about yourself, especially on the hard days, right? But it's one of them things where you fight the way you are as a person in most instances. Most people's personality types, for the most part, kind of match their style of fighting. And Keyshawn's a cool dude, you know, has a lot of venom in him, a lot of meanness, like that Bud Crawford meanness, but he's also very playful. Very jolly and happy, silly, you know what I'm saying? And all of that, you know what I'm saying, is a part of him. So when it get hot in there, you know what I'm saying, or he gets frustrated in there, which side of him comes out in the ring? You know what I'm saying? We haven't seen
the lights would be like too bright.
No, I don't think I don't think there's no lights issues for Keyshawn. I think he gonna love the lights. But as far, I'm just talking about the fight going down the stretch and where somebody is up on you, and maybe you're in a situation where you feel like you got to get to him, but this dude ain't getting tired. His feet are great, and his jab is good. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do I go get him? If Devin get out early on Keyshawn, it's runs. It's over with. UD.
Yeah, he ain't never been in that situation. I see what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, even with the somebody asked me earlier in the chat, do I think Dev would beat Boots? And I told them unpopular opinion, but I said after the second Karen fight, I went on Twitter and said Devin Haney beats Boots.
I said that too. Yeah. I said that too. It's just the footwork thing. Boots ain't never showed me he can cut off the ring and know how to corner somebody, because he always let him at the back door, and he never let him leave with, like, Benavidez. If you get out the back door, you leaving with something. You're going to leave with this hook, an uppercut. Like, I'm not just finna just let you out and you ain't leaving with nothing. Boots just let you out the corner, and then he try to stalk you again, and it's just like, I don't know. We have to see the fight, but I got Devin winning too, though. Like you thought.
Yeah.
I think the weight difference is gonna matter in that fight, though. So if Boots fights Devin at 147, 154, I think Devin got the edge. But if it's anything higher than that, I think Boots' body will react better. He'll be physically stronger. He'll be able to push him around. So yeah, he has to get him at 147 and 154, maybe a catch weight at 152.
I agree with you on that. I agree.
Ooh, Racehead said Devin could employ the style that Mayweather beat Diego Corrales with, straight jabs to the lower stomach. You talking about against Keyshawn? He said, let's see. And then Modine said the hype is 99% of the time better than the fight. Rarely does the fight match the hype level. Mr. Jade said Keyshawn be doing a lot of that flip-flopping. The fact that he admit he called DHP out just for clout let me know that he isn't on DHP level. I mean, he got 14 fights. I'm not favoring nobody over Devin with 14 fights. I don't care what you did in the Olympics. This ain't the Olympics. Modine said boxing is like the WWE, promotion, fake beef, and no real talent. Damn. This one of my habitual trolls, y'all. Don't take it too much stock in it. Boxing tried to convince me T.O. was a good fighter. LOL. Gotta sell them tickets. Keyshawn by TKO, easy work. Devin Haney highly disappointed me with that Garcia fight. Anytime you call Devin Haney easy work, we know how much you do and don't know about boxing. Let's see. Devin Haney fights better when he's the underdog overwhelmingly. Him against Shakur would be a better fight for him. I like that. Okay, you starting to be more balanced. And then let me see. Modine said boxers of the past mostly came from poor areas. People aren't as poor anymore. They don't need to go into boxing anymore. I see where you're coming from. Racehead, you down with UFC? I don't really watch UFC like that, to be honest with you. I don't like sports where men be wearing little draws. I think the only thing I watch when dudes is in tight clothes is track. But other than that, it ain't my forte. I'm sorry, y'all. Keyshawn need to stay at 140 and take over. Okay. Now, the thing about that is, too, like, I know earlier, Brownsville, you were saying that you wouldn't necessarily consider Shakur a duck, but aren't Keyshawn and Shakur both ducks of each other by default? Objectively?
Yeah, objectively speaking, yeah. That's, you know what I'm saying? You know, and that's the thing, man. You know, people who love boxing like us, right?
Mm-hmm.
I hate what Floyd did to boxing. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta blame Floyd because he was able to, you know, and I rock with what he did because he gave the fighter more power than the manager or the promoter. However, he was able to fight the people he wanted to fight when he wanted to fight them, right? So you're catching everybody on a downhill. You fighting Shane Mosley when he's coming off a loss. You know what I'm saying? You're fighting guys that's not at their, you know what I'm saying, peak. And I don't believe that's what's best for boxing. I believe, you know, we should have already seen Tank fight one of these guys. Tank should have fought Haney. Tank should have fought Shakur. Those guys should have already fought. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that that's what hurts boxing. And that's why the casual fan is now leaving boxing for UFC.
I see it. I can see that. Devo said, hot take. I feel like Devin could take boots. We all just said that. We all just agreed with you. It ain't that hot of a take up here, but it is a hot take in general, for sure. Go ahead, Brownsville.
Yo, that was a dope line. I gotta steal it. I don't watch dudes wear the tight garments.
Yeah,
You know
I'm cool. Yeah, I'm cool. Yeah, bro. All them sports with dudes wearing little clothes, I'm cool. It's too intimate for me, gang. I'm good. I'm sorry. Call me what you want. Fold or whatever. I'm cool, G. Dude got little draws on. Let me see. Racehead. Floyd just kissed the ring at a small hat ceremony. Talking about the Jewish folks. Modine said, if you're a boxing fan, you are witnessing the lowest point in boxing history. Damn. What y'all think about that?
I don't think it's the lowest point, though, because when Turkey came into the game, we started getting the fights we wanted. Like the Archer Better Be Even Bibble fight. It looked like them people was never going to fight. As soon as Turkey come in, they fighting. You get the heavyweights, all of them fighting. You got the lower weights now, 135, 140, 147. They all look like they finna mix it up.
Right.
So it's just like it was like a money thing. And like when the dude just dumping his whole wallet in there, I feel like we're gonna get all the fights we've been asking for.
And I think he's not lying, whoever made that comment, because we don't see boxing on the regular airwaves no more, right? So boxing's not on ESPN, it's not on HBO, it's not on Showtime, right? So the casual fan is not, you know, don't know what's going on in boxing, who's good and who's not good anymore, because they don't have the visibility, right? And although Turkey is doing what he can to repair the situation, how many ring cards a year do we have?
We had like 4 last year, right?
Right, but we need more. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is those 4 fights on the zone is not going to be enough to bring the casual boxer back in. That's why I was, you know, sitting there like, man, that last card was a great card to draw the casual fan in. And I believe they should have did their best to like put it on Netflix.
I watched it on Prime though. You talking about make it free? Well, not free, but make it to where as long as you got the subscription, you could chat, you could tap in. You don't need to pay the pay-per-view fee.
Right.
You saying this? Yeah, I got you. I bought the fight. I had to. You know, it was too many fighters I liked on the card to not pay for it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
but see, you're a boxing purist, right? So yeah, I bought the fight too because you know what I'm saying. Like from the Shushu fight up, those were all great fights.
Yeah, Shushu showed out.
Does Shoo have a shot against Inoue?
I don't think so. I just think Inoue different. Like it took me a long time to say he was different, but now I'm gonna just give him his credit because like you ain't just gonna keep winning these titles, and I'm gonna keep shitting on you. So he different. That's what I feel.
I'm rocking with Shushu. You know that's home team.
Yeah.
I grew up with his pops. Shushu was cut from a different cloth, man. So he gonna surprise a lot of people. I'm just letting you know. Like, you know, when you know what I'm saying, he gonna surprise a lot of people.
Yeah, I believe in Shushu. I'm interested to see what game plan they would put in place for him to somehow try to beat Inoue, because Inoue is a more explosive athlete, and I can't say either one of them has a crazy edge in the way of IQ. You see what I'm saying? So if we both high IQ, but Inoue got a little more one punch fight changer power, right? And probably slightly faster feet. You feel me? I'm gonna have to lean towards Inoue if I had to like bet today. However, me just understanding the sport, I know a good strategy and being able to neutralize certain things could put you in a different spot. So I think Shushu, I think that there's paths to victory for Shushu. I don't know a lot. Maybe you could help me, Brownsville. You said that's the home team. I don't know a lot about Shushu's coaching staff and you know how elite they are as far as putting game plans in. I got you. You a little muffled. You there?
Let me do something. Come back because I had a call.
All right.
I think Shushu needed a couple more fights. If he go fight like Nick Ball, and what's the tall dude Espinoza?
Yeah.
Then I feel like he'd be ready. But right now, I just feel like he only got 2 12-round fights under his belt. And anyway, got all this experience, even though he coming up at another weight class. I just feel like he got too much experience. Anyway, than seeing too many styles. And I know like most of them is from Japan, but like Japan, some of them Japan fighters is nice. So like I'm not finna just shit on them because they from a different country.
Right.
Yeah, can you hear me now, Classic?
Yeah, you clean.
Yeah, man. I agree with the young brother that just spoke. We do need to, you know what I'm saying, put him in a ring with Espinoza, with Ball. Let him unify the weight class first, and then have that super fight with Inoue. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I do think he does need a little bit more experience before we put him in a ring with that level of a fighter.
Yeah. You give which one of them y'all think stronger physically?
I think Shushu's stronger physically, but he gotta get into them fights to be able to use his strength. Like I feel like he don't know how to use his strength, like meaning in the clinch. Like when Shakur clinch you not getting out the clinch until he lets you go. I feel like Shushu a little bit green on that. Like he don't know when to clinch and when not to clinch. So like because clinching, it's a skill to me. It's not like, oh, I'm hugging you, this and that. It's a skill. It's an art form, and it's a way that you can clinch and not get penalized. But I feel like he don't know how to use that yet.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. He is, you know, like I said, he needs more experience at that higher level before we put him in there with Inoue. You know what I'm saying? But I think when we do put him in with Inoue, he's gonna be ready. You know what I'm saying? I think he's gonna definitely have the physical strength advantage. He's got that equalizer, like you said, sort of like Devin Haney. Not as good as Devin Haney, but close. That jab, right? And he has a different level of mental toughness. You know what I'm saying? Like he has a high level of confidence. He ain't ducking no smoke, and he ready for anybody. So when it gets to that time, he gonna shock the world when they finally get that fight together.
I'm with you though. I'm betting. Hey, listen, if I had to bet today, I probably would bet on anyway. But by the time they get around to fighting, I know my bread gonna be on Shoo. You know what I'm saying? For sure, for sure. I believe in him. I think that honestly, the Cool Boy fight with Inoue, I feel like it was too much going on for us to really see what that fight was supposed to look like. Both of them being at their best. You know what I'm saying?
I just feel like Cool Boy, he a slacker. Like he always be building up in weight. Like it's like he don't be training when he's on his off time. It's like he just be chilling, enjoying his money. And like I know, like you work this hard to get to that money, and like you want to enjoy it, but like that's how you end up losing a Foster like that. Like it looked like you had no chance, and I thought he was gonna like put on a better fight than that. So I really don't put that much stock in that Cool Boy fight, but Monster is nice though, so I can't take too much credit away from it.
I just wish that we saw the best Cool Boy that night, because we seen Cool Boy in rare form. Like I wanted to really be able to gauge the Monster. You feel me? I couldn't gauge it because I'm looking at Cool Boy. I'm like, this ain't him. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, if it's the travel, the weight, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? This ain't him though. So I couldn't really get no gauge. I still feel like I don't have a real gauge on Inoue.
I can see what you're saying, but with me, it comes to a point, like I said earlier, like if you keep winning all these titles, I'm gonna give it to you. That's why I got him. He number 2 on my pound for pound list. I got Usyk, Inoue, Bam, Shakur, Devin Haney, and Benavidez. That's my top 6. Like it get to a point where I'm not finna like discredit you. Like I gotta put you up there.
I like that. Let me see. Let's see. Shoo should fight Nick Ball next. I like that. And Unify in a way. Also had them stacked raps. Devin Haney and Amari Jones. I rock with both. Win or lose. Yeah. Let's see. Devo said, can Shoo beat Fulton? Yeah. At this point, yeah. You see, Rilo. First time here, y'all cover other sports as well. Yeah, I cover football. I'm gonna start getting into the NBA a little bit. But I cover football, I cover basketball. I don't cover baseball though. And I cover track and field too. I just subscribed to your channel, Real Recognize Real. I'm from East Oakland. Appreciate it for sure. Gratitude. Dante Boxing Talk, Haney pump faking. He ain't fighting these dudes. When we know that to be true. Devo says, you think Nakatani could bring out the best in Inoue? Not to me, no. What y'all think?
Nakatani showed too many flaws in that last fight. No. He fooled for him. I hate to say it, but he fooled for him.
Nah, you can say it. He fooled.
Yeah, because I thought Nakatani was nice, because he had a stiff jab. That what does he use? That overhand right in that hook. But when I see them in that last fight, I'm like, you not ready. And especially for them lights, he gon' because he be shutting Japan down, and I don't think he ready for that moment. The interviews and everything, it get to a point where it's just too much at one time. He ain't ready.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's a flush on that one. Let me see. Mr. J said Bam is cool, but pound for pound, yeah, I'm giving him pound for pound, gang. I ain't gonna hold you. Top 10.
You can't sleep on Bam footwork. Bam footwork is it's one of the best in boxing. Like the way he changed angles, it kind of remind me of Pacquiao, but he can box on the back foot. Bam. Like he got an all-around game. He the only one I think that'll give Monster some competition. He just gotta get up there in the weight class. That's all I feel.
It says Devo said, yo, that same gauge you looking for in the way I'm looking for in Boots. Shit, I think we all looking for that. I'm looking for it too. We still
so who y'all got with Boots and Virgil Ortiz?
Boots, that ain't even the fight. Boots. That's not the fight.
Virgil not who y'all think he is.
Yeah, that's gas.
That to me.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if everybody's seen it my way.
Yeah, Boots. Yeah, that ain't the fight. The fight at 154 is Boots and I want Charlo to get like two good ones.
Yeah,
and then Boots Charlo. That's the fight. Charlo's. I'm all about being objective. Nobody took his throne at 154. He went up to get that Canelo bag. He got that bag, chilled out, came back around looking like he around weight and in shape. And he said he want a piece of everybody. I believe him. So give him some food real quick, little kibbles and bits real quick, maybe 1 or 2, and then shoot, throw him to the wolves, you know, or call the wolves. You know what I'm saying? I think the fight is Boots and Charlo. That's the fight. Bud retired, you know what I'm saying? He's saying he's not trying to come back, you know. So the fight is Boots Charlo to me. Virgil, that's not a real thing, bro. Like, you throwing too many punches. Boots too slick. He counterpunched with heavy hands, and you just throwing too many shots, bro. And he get reckless. He be leaving his offhand down. You know what I'm saying? He like throwing, like Boots like punching in between. Virgil like throwing combinations. It's just, I think that fight get nasty. And then the way Boychuk was that Boychuk able to land on Virgil like that?
Beat him. Boychuk beat him. I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah, bro, that's gonna get nasty. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't even think that La Hoya even want to do that. I think Virgil probably telling him like, man, give me what I'm telling you to give me. And it's like, bro, this is against your best interest. I think that La Hoya know better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. That's gonna get bad. I damn that. That's one of them fights like it had you wincing. You be like, you know what I'm saying? Like he start really getting a punch on him, and then you know Virgil tough, so he not just gonna go away. So we get to watch him just get bloodied up, and we, you know what I'm saying? That man.
He dies.
Yeah, Boots not a one-punch knockout artist, but the punches be fooling you because you think you can walk through it, and then you feel it like, ooh. And then you just on the ground after like a 4-punch combination. Like this, like what did he do to Stanionis? He hit him with like 4 uppercuts. And it's just like he was sitting there, and then to the 4th one, you on the ground. Like it's just like he different. That's why I wish he would have moved up and fought Zalia instead of Josh Kelly fighting him. Because you had the IBF championship at 147. You should have used that petition and move up and fight him, but he didn't do all that. He wanted to get a tune-up. And I don't understand why you want to tune up with your skills. That's why people iffy on him, because of the way he moving.
Yeah.
So what y'all think of this, right? I believe that Devin Haney needs to fight Ryan Garcia next. I just want him to get his get back, right?
Yeah.
And
I want that fight too.
In that same card, I want Richardson Hitchens to fight Keyshawn. What y'all think of that?
I like it. I like everything about it.
Yeah, right, man.
I got Keyshawn by demolition.
I don't think so. Richard Hitchens' jab is just, he don't got the footwork as Shakur and Devin, but his jab is a pistol to me. Like in that 1-2.
Yeah, it's accurate.
It's gonna be hard for him to get through there. 74 inch reach.
Man,
74.
Eat that. Keyshawn, eat that. Hit me with that jab. I'm coming.
You can't take too much. It's the it's the punches you don't see in like Richardson Hitchens is fast. That's what I'm saying. It's just like his footwork ain't up to par all the way, but like that speed in them hands.
Man, I got Keyshawn.
Yeah, that's gonna be a dope fight. I want to see that one.
I got Keyshawn by demolition, bro.
I just wonder how he gonna get in there, cause you gonna have to eat some shots.
Nah, I mean, it ain't really no smoke on them joints.
They be saying that, but like I ain't seen nobody like just walk through him though. If you know what I mean, like they be getting second thinking. Even Limos, like they say he lost the Limos fight, but like Limos wasn't just walking in there. So we got to see it though.
Yeah. Let me see. Mr. J said, I'm for DHP, and he is questionable for pound for pound. But to mention the other folks are talking about without mentioning DHP is wild to me. Yeah, you know how it go. He said, I got Keyshawn beating Hitchens too. Devo said, I got Keyshawn beating Hitchens too, but that should be the next fight for him. Yeah, that's a good one. They should line it up. It make more sense than the Haney fight. Keyshawn to get outclassed at this point if they fight. If they line that up for real, like Haney, Keyshawn next this year in a few months, he gonna get outclassed. That's my opinion. Keyshawn versus Hitchens should be a main event though. It could be, but on the co-main of a big enough card, it'll still make sense at this point. Keyshawn only got 14 fights. Yeah, because Keyshawn only got 14 fights.
Yeah, on them ring cards, it ain't really no undercards. Like they all do their own main event. That's why like the ring is different. Like that's why you don't see nobody really. Unless like they trolling, like, oh, you an undercard fighter, because like all of them big fights on there, they could have had their own card.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think the next thing we need to see, we got Garcia Barrios, right? So we know how that's gonna go. Or do we?
It all
I don't know
depends
how that's
on
gonna go.
Garcia's mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like that. If he comes in focused and wanting to win, then he can do it. But if he comes in on that BS, then he could get embarrassed.
Yeah, Barrios could out boxing. It's very well possible. If Broly can do it, Barrios can do it too.
I'm with y'all a little bit. The only issue I got is Mario come out of all his fights looking like he been in a fight. And if you get hit that much, you know what I'm saying? Like, Ryan gonna get you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He get hit a lot, bro. I ain't never seen Barrios come out of a fight looking clean. Like
even Pacquiao was getting them to him.
Yeah, bro. Like, he be lumped up after his fights, bro. No after party, bro. So if you getting hit that much, I think Garcia eventually gonna do it to you, man. I don't know.
But is he like, my thing is with him is his mental. Like, is he on? Because he could have countered Broly so many times, but he just never did it. It's just like after he got dropped, it was like he just was just a statue in there. So, I don't know. It's his mentals for me.
Yeah, man. So realistically, right? Because I know all of us kind of feel like there's an element of like smoke being blown in regards to like Haney and Keyshawn, or Haney and Shakur being the next move for any of them. So what do y'all feel is next for Devin Haney? Like, if y'all had to predict what his next fight gonna be, who y'all think it is?
He gonna fight the #1 contender in the WBO. What's his name? He from over there, across the pond. He gonna fight him. Cause I don't see Keyshawn or Shakur moving up. So
What's his
I
name?
feel like
Who you talking about? You don't know his name?
He just was training with Bozienis. What's his name?
Oh, WBO.
Yeah, WBO. He trained with Bozie and them.
Hold on, I'm finna look up the rankings. You said
Jack Catterall.
Oh, Jack. You think he gonna fight Jack? Oh yeah, because he is back. He is back on speaking terms with Eddie Hearn, right?
Yeah.
So you think they finna put some business together?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't see them moving up. And I'm not even calling them ducks. I just don't see it. It's not in their plans. You can say his name all you want, but I don't see it happening.
I'm with you. Bronzeville, who you think? Who your prediction? Who you think Devin's next opponent gonna be?
Ryan Garcia. You know
next,
what I'm saying?
Straight away?
Gotta be him. Though Richardson Hitchison in with Keyshawn Davis. Throw Shushu in there against Espinosa, and you got a super card right there.
Simon, what's going on?
Yeah, man, how are you?
Yo, I just saw you. You was backstage for a minute.
Hello?
Yeah, Simon, what's going on? Talk to me.
Yeah, I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm well. I seen you tapped in. You wanted to say something about the fight, about the conversation?
Yeah, look, man. I just enter now, and then I see the topic here regarding the Keyshawn and then Shakur about the Dev fight. Look, man, these guys, both of them, they are just cloud chasing. No one will definitely enter the ring with the Devin, because Devin will freeze them. He definitely is going to freeze them in the ring there. Look how Devin is fighting the fight, the previous fight with Norman. He went there and freeze Norman. He didn't have a clue what he was doing there. No one, those two guys there, they know who Devin is, And after they see how Devin dealt with the Norman, there's no way that they will accept fight with Devin. They just making excuses of saying that they wanted dehydration. Another one's looking for Kruger. There's no way that they will sign and go in a ring with Devin. They know that it's not 50-50. They are just going there to lose the fight, and they will make an excuse of a lot of money, demand a lot of money to enter the ring, because they know that they can't pull it through. The fans of Keyshawn and Shakur, they must just know that what they are dreaming, that those fight of Devin facing Shakur or Keyshawn is not going to happen today. Devin must just look other way, because I hear that he's now looking to and do the negotiation with the Zayas. It's better to go that way. In 147, there's no other fighter that will meet Devin in the ring. The one who's going to meet Devin in the ring is the one who is looking for a big cash, a payday.
So who do you think, if you just had to make a prediction, because I know you don't know, right? But if you just predict for me, because we're gonna wrap the stream in a minute, I just want to get your prediction. Who do you think Devin's next opponent will be?
I think the next opponent of Devin, he will be Zayas,
You think so? You think Devin moving through the weight classes like that? You think he goes to 154?
Yeah, no, he can't fight anyone on 147. They're scared, all of them.
Okay. Interesting. We will find out. But I thank you for giving your take, man. You too, Brownsville. I'm about to let y'all go before I do all my housekeeping messages and all of that. But I appreciate y'all, and y'all welcome anytime, man. I will be back talking more boxing as the fights approach.
Yeah, peace and love, my brother. Like I said, I enjoyed chopping it up with you. You know what I'm saying? In other places. So keep coming back, man. We'll keep chopping it up.
For sure. Likewise, dog. Be easy.
Thanks.
Yes, sir. And Simon, you too, man. Thank you so much for showing up, man. Appreciate you. Yep. So yeah, man. Yeah, man. So good conversation, man. Good talk with the brothers about some boxing, man. I love talking boxing. I love hearing the different perspectives. We definitely gotta yep. I see you, Simon. Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you having a profile picture too, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, everybody's hiding. You know what I'm saying? Passport Scope said, I know Shakur won, but he said he not paying that $100K to get the belts. He just won. Yeah, I feel that. Passport Scope said, how y'all feel about that? Shit, smart man, bro. 100 grand is 100 grand. He can't pay no bills with no belts, man. That shit just material. The fight still happen. Everybody know he champion, Decorations is decorations. You could buy a fake WBC belt on Amazon. I ain't gonna lie to you. In Too Deep said, definitely a good conversation, good stream today again, as usual. Classic. Appreciate you, In Too Deep. I'm just getting warmed up, man. I'm still coming back for my regular daytime stream, and then I believe this evening we have the Human Experience with myself and Tez. And do I have anything else going tonight? I might be on here 3-4 more times, man. I'm a streamer maniac. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I be saying, like, people be acting like they want to talk to me, and it's like, how? Because I'm not. You know what I'm saying? For sure. So we coming back with the regular show. We coming back with the regular Classic Codes daytime show in a couple hours, man. So y'all go do what y'all need to do. Finish up, get a little deeper into your work day, or go get you a snack together. You feel me? We be back around 3-4 o'clock with it, and we gonna do it like that, man. For sure. In Too Deep said, hey, I'm gonna be here. I'm just putting all the shorts together. Hey, do your thing. Clip it up, man. Get paid. Hey, In Too Deep, man. Out of your content creators you follow, man, what did the Classic Codes, or did anybody in the RSC at all? Did we get inside that top 10 yet, man? I'm trying to learn something.
Remember this day.
Did we get in the top 10? Who got us? Who got the Classic Codes in their top 10 content channels, man? Who got us up top, man? Who got us top 5, man? I'm just trying to see something real quick. You know what I'm saying? I need to know.
Hey, y'all. Hit the like and subscribe button while you're here. Classic really appreciates it.
Yeah. You said as far as a crew? No, not even a crew, just in general. It might be an individual, it might be the whole crew, it might be just me. You know what I'm saying? Joseph Jackson said your clip's funny as appreciate it, Joe. I try to bring some light to it, man. People forget, man, when they on these streams, they got to be entertained, and these people don't do it. In my modest opinion, they don't do it like me. You know what I'm saying? They don't do it like me. Joe Jackson said your clip's funny as In Too Deep said, I judge it based on how many hours I spend with your content. Okay. Okay, I seen you do a deep dive on the content, so I'm assuming I'm somewhere, top 10, not 10. Modine said I got Classic Codes pound for pound #1. Modine, come on now, Modine, tell them, man, before they start trying to play with this heavyweight, they're gonna end up in a bad spot, man.
If he dies.
I'll be trolling, man. I'll be trolling. I have so much fun doing this shit, man. I'll be trolling. Let me stop, folks. Let me stop, man. Modine laughing. Yeah. Hey, you already know. Troll recognize troll type shit. Yeah. Hey, Debo Dev, man, on the walk down, still hunting like he ain't made $1 in the sport, man. That's what's happening, man. Make sure that y'all subscribe and tap in with the whole coalition. I'm finna put all the information on the screen. Get ready to take a quick screenshot. I know some of y'all on the move, so get ready to take a quick screenshot. All right, now go ahead and screenshot this. Screenshot this for me. This is the whole Raw Society Coalition. I am 1/5 of the coalition. You got the Raw Society Coalition channel. You got Souls of Thought, my dog. You got Uncle Plug TV. You saw him in the chat, my dog. You got Conversations with Soft Rain, the first lady of the coalition. And then you got The Tez Down, which is he's going viral minute by minute in this YouTube space lately. So yeah, man, people got we church on the move, man. But make sure y'all tap in here at Classic Code Sports as well, and subscribe to that channel as well, man. Like I said, man, it's the coalition. We drop content damn near all day, every day, all week long. He said, go ahead and check out the Discord too. I sent the video earlier. I'm finna tap in. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I'm the least active in the Discord, but I'm finna get better. I promise. I am going to get better. You know what I'm saying? I'm affirming that. So yeah, I don't be in Discord like that. The whole rest of the crew be in there though. But I gotta tap in. I know y'all in there talking crazy, so we gonna get it rolling. But yeah, man, if y'all don't do nothing else, make sure y'all stick to the code. We got another episode of Classic Code Sports. Yeah, we.
I'ma win any type of way. That's a parlay you can take to them. I'm having that aura, I got that glow. They hate it worse when they know that you know. Walk in the room like I'm covered in gold. I used to suppress it, was about to implode. I used to suppress it, was about to explode. Sore thumb in the room, everywhere that I go. Black sheep for the fam, used to think something was wrong. Took a little time to realize I was chose. Took a little time to realize I was special. Ever since birth, been a cold under pressure. Wanna be great, gotta do a little extra. That's why I grind with obsession. Everything about me irregular, everything about me is pressure. Maximum effort, no box left unchecked on the checklist, no stone left unturned, mash on the gas and etc. Or farming hoe, I'm up in rank. Step in the room, they paved the way. I get treated like a milli tank. Southpaw like I'm really tank. I do things that they really can't.